Welcome back to the MiHSEF Fall Finals. This is going to be a good game for Overwatch. We have we have the LNSHS and the MDHS, meaning Melvindale versus Loy Norrix. Melvindale versus Loy Norrix. Sorry for the correction there. The glasses are off and we are ready to get started. Right now, we're going to be looking at the bracket. We've had a long road to get to this bracket. Uh, Beaver Boy, are you ready to give us down a breakdown of how this tournament has broke down?
I've been itching. We're ready to go. So on the left side of the bracket, let's start left side. Heritage versus Greenville, 8 versus 9 are featured match. Greenville moves forward. Rockford versus Midland, Midland loss. Rockford advances. 5 versus 4, Rockford versus Charlotte. That was a really awesome game to watch. The VOD is archived on the MySEF channel. Number 1 versus number 8, Loy Norrix, Greenville. Loy Norrix advances. Rockford versus Loy Norrix, this number 5 versus the Goliath Loy Norrix. Almost took it on him. Took him to game 6, I believe, which is quite a feat considering Loy Norrix has, had this established team. I think they lost 1 or 2 players last year. Um, but they're this absolute Goliath. So they move on to finals where Rockford will face Northwest for third and fourth place. And on the right side of the bracket, we have Hillsdale versus DCC. DCC advances to face Melvindale, and Melvindale advances to face Northwest, which beat Pickney. So the number 2 versus number 3 seed was just a little bit ago. You can tune back there. Again, archived on this MySEF Twitch channel. So Rockford and Northwest are duking it out right now. We'll try to provide updates for that game, but we're absolutely super excited to see the number 1 seed Loy Norrix versus the first year team Melvindale duking it out. Best of 7 format here at the MySEF Finals. I'm hyped up. I don't know about you, man. I'm
Oh,
ready to go. I'm itching.
absolutely, we're hype because
We'll
it's
see.
just we've been on this tournament for track for it feels like so long. I mean, there's even other teams and games competing right now. There's whole other plot lines in this, but it all comes down to I'd say to Overwatch. This game that we're witnessing right now, Loy Norrix is the reigning champions. So there is an underdog style story coming in from Melvinville because they're coming into this not really knowing what to expect. They're coming in because they haven't. I don't think they've competed on the record. Have they gone against each other? They're a tough team, and it's going to be pretty interesting to see what they have. They've had a lot of time to review strategy, maybe scrimmage with them, and I wouldn't be surprised if they had something prepared for this very moment.
Now I know they've talked strategy before. Um, Melvindale, the interview before, they told us they've had their sight on this Loy Norrix team. They've been scrimming. So something to keep in mind that this Melvindale team, while they're a lower seed, they've been preparing. I think we're gonna have a really good match on our hands. Um, we'll see how it goes. It looks like first map pick is gonna be Lijiang Tower.
Which we've seen, I think this is the third time we've seen it this today, so it's a popular choice for people. Real even matchup, opts itself for a lot of different kinds of strategy on each maps. Very comp specific, but it doesn't mean it doesn't take any skill. You're going to see a lot of duels here. Do you want to break down the color combination? Who are we watching, and what are we supposed to be looking out for?
Yeah, so red side, our Melvindale team. We knew Higgs coming into this match, their captain. Oh, that's weird. I don't know why it did that.
Well, Piggy's loose.
Right. So Melvindale Higgs and I believe not Bops we spoke with.
Round only 36 to 100. And I imagine that Loy Norrix is going to keep it 100 for the rest of this round if they're going at this rate. Give it a pause.
Do we need to pause?
Working on some audio issues that might be happening. Are you gonna need Beaver Boy for it?
Oh, really?
All right, we might need to take a little bit to fix some audio issues. So sorry to everyone. We'll keep it going on to these matches as soon as we can get it.
All right. So let's talk strategy here then while we got a moment. I don't know if they can hear us or not, but
Go ahead.
you get first point pretty convincingly as Loy Norrix. What do you do to keep that tempo up?
Keep the ultimates up. You that's what exactly what they did. They kept on giving the Reinhardt ultimates and giving them opportunities to go do these things because if they can keep on going with their momentum, they're not going to be able to get a lot of opportunity to take it back.
Awesome. Are we all right? Are we listening here? Okay, perfect. Yeah, I think, tank alts is the name of the game right now, it seems. Mouser on this Reinhardt is just dominant. Every
Oh yeah,
single fight, I feel like he's had a shatter.
so
Um,
exciting.
yeah, so definitely like playing around that and recognizing the Ryan versus Ryan matchup. You have to be keeping track. It's not something to tread lightly on.
I bet the not bops is kind of stressing out because the the kind of attitude you have when you're playing the Rhine mind games is that you think, I have to analyze what rank this guy is and like what kind of shatters is he going to be looking for. So when those fights start breaking out and you realize he's got Reinhold. Well, what do? I hold my shield up. Oh, I'm not doing any damage. Oh, he's got Reinhold, and I just lost. It's so frustrating to have those.
Yeah, that's
All right,
definitely
they are coming back in. It's definitely an ultimate fight, and I think it's all gonna like rain on this Reinhardt. Maybe at one point they'll switch it up and things will change up, but I think we're gonna see it all game from MiHSEF. Is that? Yeah, I'm gonna go with MiHSEF. I like that.
yeah. I think we're about ready to continue. Looks like Twitch chat's pretty happy with we're
Not
gonna just
ready just
confirm a
yet.
couple things with our stream dream team here.
Mm-hmm. So
Maybe give a shout out to our sponsors while we got a second.
absolutely. Our sponsors for tonight are Addicts, Inacomp, Joltech, and Dell. Thank you for helping us out on this stream and many others. We definitely love your support, and I hope you guys support them as much as we do. They make sure that we can get everything done as perfectly as possible. And we are so happy with their support they've given us. And yeah, those are our sponsors. I'm looking forward to the rest of the match. With these kind of games, it can be not games during these pauses. um they could have they're probably talking up a storm about what to do on this map. I would not be surprised if we see a total change in composition come out from these two. That's what we talked about before, where we were making sure that like the where we're talking about before, where the teams are getting time during these pauses to really think, because it's kind of something that doesn't happen a lot. They're a rare opportunity, and it's part of the strategy. You can't just turn off everyone's mic.
Okay. All right. Looks like we got the confirmation to come back here. We're just gonna check that both teams are ready to go. I think you're right. I think we're gonna see a switch in comps. You have to do something about the tank alt generation. It's too much.
And I mean, Nada, I don't was Nadaman on the Reaper beforehand? I don't remember that he was. We're getting right back in the game, and we have 20 seconds to see how they're going to attack this one.
There
we go.
go.
Those holy grail picks are coming through already. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about the Moira. It's a fine thing. You need the Lucio to get in, but at the rate this Reinhardt's going through, I'd want to do that Ana. But what do I know? I'm not playing at this level. It's their game. They probably have a much better idea of what's about to happen for them.
Well, we will see surely.
Loy Norrix got to the last point pretty quick, and it looks like they're going to get here.
All right. That Lucio's speed boost is definitely putting work.
They've already pushed up super close up to them. MiHSEF's again
the big ante.
A huge ante coming onto their side, and it looks like Noobops is going to go down. It's pretty tragic. I didn't expect them to get, I don't know, demolish that quickly. It's what I said at the beginning, that Ana is going to punish the enemy Reinhardt. That Ana is probably going to be super dominant, and your Moira really is not going to be able to do anything if you got to save bubbles at that point. But you got to save bubbles for those nades and call down what they're missing. All right, they're pushing onto the point, and they're trying to get something out of Loy Norrix. Kind of an ultimate, and they got it. MiHSEF with another ultimate. We need a tally. He's punished for it, but they need to clean up the rest of the fight. A Moira ultimate coming out on the side of Melvindale, and they're cleaning up the fight pretty heftily. MiHSEF getting a little bit overly confident with his ultimates and realizing that his team is not actually there to follow up. That is what these games can do to you. You can get overconfident and overextend like that. What do you think?
Like the last game, Northwest versus Melvindale. Melvindale on this, Moira, the coalescence is so winning for them. It's just so situational. They know exactly when to use it. And I think that's something you have to be aware about as Loy Norrix.
They're taking up to the server room right now. We have one ultimate. Ana's about to come in with her ultimate. As soon as she's going to choose a target to put it down on. But they're trying to pressure them out as much as possible, making sure. I don't think they're seeing this Reaper on their back. Daddy Doodle is not being countered, but no, they just go right back to main. Melvindale has the advantage right now, and the Genji Blade comes in, going straight into their backline, try to solo shatter it, but it does not bring success. That is 2 people down, reflects the Death Blossom back onto the Reaper, and it is a scrappy fight. No tanks currently sit on the point, and it is not sure who's going to be on the point. But Melvindale currently has the objective. They hold on to it. Amazing.
You know, even despite having that Nano Blade used there, that's a pretty big winning fight for them.
Loy Norrix is already on the objective, and they send down a Zarya ultimate, responded with a beat coming out from Melvindale. They totally block the Rhine Shatter. These guys are getting screwed over. Oh my gosh. During that fight, there was a 3-man kill with the Junkrat tire. Amazing play from the side of Melvindale. 80%.
Again, I think it comes down to this ult management. Like, you look at how fast and aggressive Melvindale are with their ults, and Loy Norrix just can't seem to keep up.
Yep, they're gonna have a couple here. Death Blossom, pretty easy to counter in this case. They're trying to keep it out. Grav got eaten by the Loy Norrix team. They're using that as an advantage to take this back. Reinhardt has fallen on the side of Melvindale, and they're cleaning up the side parts of this fight. Now they're just trying to extend the clock. They got it to 99. All they need to do is retake once, and they got the win.
That was a really nice eat on the grab by Hippocampus there.
I don't even think they were expecting it. I didn't even know that they switched to D.Va. That was amazing. They're holding them pretty close to this joke. It looks like Loy Norrix is the only one with ultimates in this case, so they are kind of looking for a dry fight at this point, or for a quick retake, depending on what picks they can get. But it all depends. They got the Reinhardt now. They should be coming with ultimate soon. No, they get a second. A Nano Blade coming in the back line to the front line. He's half HP'd. This is such a close fight. Shattered, ending the strike of the Genji, totally recapturing, and this is probably going to be it for Loy Norrix. It's tied up.
I think, honestly, you know, they realize, hey, this Reinhardt, Mouser on this Reinhardt is an issue. So we need to shut him down. That first pickup on that start of that fight was huge for them. As soon as that Reinhardt goes down, this Melvindale comp can just fly in and shred. They're just holding W.
They've understood that Mouser is too aggressive on the Reinhardt. That's how he gets value. He's getting these things. Punish his aggression. That's what they're doing. They're thinking about what's happening in the game, and it's amazing to see them adapt. This next round, we have some switch-ups. We're going to see a Pharah and a Monkey. Mouser's no longer on the Reinhardt. It looks like Kid Boss is going to TP his team up. Yep, Melvindale on the red, and Loy Norrix on the blue are gonna. Let's see who gets the point first. They TP up to the window, and they're already on point. Melvindale has taken the point pretty heftily here.
And Melvindale on the sim and Lucio is just so quick to the point. We're gonna see how they do against this dive.
Yep, it looks like they're making it happen from that. They're splitting them up. The Pharah is taking a window advantage here, and it's looking like it's going to serve them pretty well. No one's really going to be able to counter them because they didn't prepare for the Pharah. They still have the point presence, though, even though they don't have a man's advantage. And they get the first cap they aren't able to take despite their first picks. Pharah looking to prevent this. Yep, prevent the TP, but they are still looking to make this push happen, but they need to do it in a cohesive unit. Pharah currently just poking from the back. More ultimate being poked out for the Melvindale onto try to get the stick out on the Mercy, and they finally get the pick. That prevents their push pretty heftily, and they're already up to 30% on these guys. What is happening here?
Yeah, this is a tough situation for Norrix. They have this point. The microwave is set up by the Symmetra. It's going to be hard to get in, but that Winston can kill those turrets pretty quick. So he has to get in with the heals ready to go.
Looks like we're going to see that Taechon coming with an ultimate, but that gets canceled out by the Zarya, and now we have a couple ultimates coming out on the side of Loy Norrix, putting on the Monkey ulting, using his Primal Rage on the side of the point. He's going to knock everyone around the point, getting people off of the objective, hoping to clear up the point, but they left. Look at your D.Va is left behind, not doing really much. Zarya falls down on the side of Melvindale, and Monkey's still here trying to kick chaos, but there is too much healing. Pharah is on the top of the objective.
The visor.
Pumping down. The visor is probably going to clear off a couple people from the point. They might be able to retake here. Yeah, they clear off most of the tanks from the objective, and they are finally able to retake.
That was a really stressful fight. And if you're Loy Norrix right now, you got to be exhausted already from that.
Definitely, they were just throwing out ultimates and really hoping they'd get some value. And I don't think Melvindale had really any ultimates to answer, so it was just the natural swing of the objective at that point. We're waiting to see. Looks like they're going to be going for a far push this way. This way you can avoid a lot of a poke potential and to get booped off into this gully that will kill you if you fall into it.
We got a lot of ults coming up.
Yeah, both teams have a lot of ultimates coming up, so this fight might be might be a real bruiser, depending on who gets them out first. Like we said, this entire tournament, it's dependent on who gets them out first. Reinhardt getting slept on the side of Melvindale. Not sure if that's going to really dictate the rest of the fight, but they're looking to continue the rest of the push. Soldier on the side, getting a bunch of flanks. McCree totally taking him out. That's the first pick. Monkey in the back. McCree looking to deal some damage on them, but Fair is definitely in your backline, and you need to be paying attention to her. She's putting a barrage on the objective. Tons of damage coming in the side of Loy Norrix. It's still not very clear of who's going to win this fight because people keep on rezzing, people keep on using your ultimates. We are waiting to see how this one's going to turn out. It looks like the man's advantage is on the side of Melvindale, but again, pick after pick after pick. Loy Norrix is coming onto the top. Kill Boss is taking some more fights. Not a man. Wow, not a man killing 2 on the objective. Still going for the monkey. Oh my gosh, Mouser getting another pick on the Lucio. They still have the objective. This fight has only been ticking up their fights. Mouser with the 3K on the objective to finish out the fight.
And El Toto is there to stabilize. You still have that Diva Bomb. That's going to give you just a tiny bit more time for this fight.
80-80. We are tied up. This is the match point. Let's see who can take it home for us. And there is not a lot of ultimates, just the Diva. They're coming out from a main push here. They're looking to start this out, get some ults. Diva ultimate coming in for the back. McCree getting a double with the Genji, with the high noon. And they are still looking to counter as well. That is 4, that is 5. It looks like Melvindale is able to close this one out, kill the McCree, kill the Soldier. Monkey is going to probably try to get into this. They have 20% left. They absolutely can try to retake here, but is going to be an uphill battle as they are going to have some key ultimates coming up on the side of Melvindale. 90% here. Let's see who's going to be able to take this objective. Monkey coming to the backside. Diva coming to the main. Diva in the backline. Got to pay attention to her. Huge anti coming out of the Monkey. Oh, Monkey's gone for this fight. Gets the res out. Monkey going to the backline. Let's see if they're able to do something about this fight in the backline. Tachon getting a pick on the Reaper. Lucio bomb beep going down on the objective. Still getting more and more fight levels. The fight's still being cleaned up by the side of Melvindale, and the Genji is still ulting on the side, refusing to give up this objective to Taecheon, and that's going to be it. Ball is coming onto the objective. Now, Ball has around 8,000 health to freaking deal with, and it's going to be pretty difficult. They kill the Ana, all it is spin to win from this point. They commit the Zarya ultimate, try to deal with them, but they still have a Lucio and a Diva. More annoying characters to deal with. This Lucio is going to play Ring Around the Rosie around the entire objective just to extend the amount of time they have here. The Reaper ultimate just to clean up this objective. Still some people to take care of. Not Talamo was knocked down, sadly. They have no heals on the side of Melvindale. They can still end this. They can still end this one. With the McCree ultimate, they're still looking to clear that ball, and that is it. Melvindale takes the first game of the game. That is incredible. Not expecting that result as per the first part of the game, and I'm not sure Loy Norrix was expecting it either. Let's see Mouser's aggressive play at the beginning, because this is what we're talking about, and this is how they responded to it. That's 5-man shatter in the back of the objective, absolutely just running his hammer through their hair.
I think as soon as Loy Norrix, the Mouser, the Reinhardt, as soon as they recognized that was an issue, they said, okay, shut it down. This is our game now. Melvindale's world, Loy Norrix is living in it. That's game 1. What an awesome first match. Yes.
Melvindale, yep, has the first game of the night. This, correct me if I'm wrong, but it is first of 4, best of 7. Yeah. So we are going to be in for a long haul, because that was a 99-99. Both have capped before, and I think a lot of this game is going to go after. So I am excited to see what these games are going to come after. Ooh, listen. I've been on this kind of situation, this close of a game, and I think it's going to be an endurance battle. Honestly, high schoolers, listen, they got a lot of energy. They got tons, and they can get through a lot of games like this. But it takes a lot out of you to come out of a game like that. Um, and I hope they take that motivation with them with that win to coast into the rest of the match.
Yeah, definitely. If you're on the side of Loy Norrix, you have to be thinking, okay, we see them, they're here now. What do we do? So while we get into our second game here, while they talk map picks, we're gonna swap sides. So
Hmm.
Melvindale is now gonna be blue and Loy Norrix is gonna be red.
Yep.
Um,
By the way, this is the final game, or not? These are the final. This is the final match. We still, again, best of four. That was just one game. But yeah, this is the one that'll decide the entire tournament. Pretty exciting to see this game like this. While we're taking a moment, I'm going to shout out our sponsors. Thank you to Addix, Inacomp, Joeltech, and Dell for supporting the stream and supporting the MiHSEF tournament this fall. It's been really exciting to have you as sponsors, and you've been helping us out so much. So thank you. Yeah, and these games, man, I'm not sure. Heck, these kids are probably gonna have more endurance than I am. I'm gonna be screaming my lungs out if they're gonna go that far.
I mean,
Woo.
we're essentially looking, from my understanding of, and my experience of college level play, this is really close. Like, I've
Yeah.
seen this kind of tempo in college level. So, the fact that these are high school students who have, classes, extracurricular sports, and
Oh well,
this,
this is the sport. Hopefully, this is the only sport that they're doing.
sure. But like speaking from my Northwest team, I have kids in like tennis, marching band
Oof.
is really big. So like the fact that this is another thing on their plate and they play like this is crazy.
Yeah. Being able to put that much commitment into your life is something that a lot of people are looking out for. I really hope they're not listening into the stream because they're honestly, I said it before. There's a lot of pressure on these kids for impressing colleges. Colleges, we have a good amount of people watching, and I can guarantee that there are college recruiters. There's about 20 Overwatch university teams currently in Michigan, and other places in the Midwest. Heck, even California is looking in. Everyone's trying to recruit right now for Overwatch, and this tournament right here is what decides. I would not be surprised if the winning team tonight, the star player, gets either a full ride or something big like free housing, because that kind of thing is this. This is a big deal for them.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, even like local to Michigan, we have teams. We have Davenport, Northwood, Aquinas, just to name three. Um, So that's something to think about. They don't even have to go off to California, Seattle, wherever. They can stay local
Stay
and
in the
have
wonderful
teams that
state of
support
Michigan.
them. Right, with the snow and the oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh yeah.
fantastic.
The computer runs fine. Why ever go anywhere else? We're so close to Chicago too. We're right next to the servers. Like, why move?
Right. Sure. All right. So if
All
we're
right.
on the side of Loy Norrix here, just took a loss from the number 3 seed Melvindale. So Melvindale up 1-0.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
The
tough to come back. That's gotta be a wake-up call almost.
I mean, okay, so let's think about what they did good at, Loy Norrix, because obviously they lost, but it wasn't that close. It
Sure.
was pretty close. I think Loy Norrix's strengths is obviously in their aggression. When they get everything they need out with their aggression, they're able to moderate it. They're able to dictate the fight. So getting into the fight first, popping the first ultimate, getting the first pick, all of those things take their advantage. Um, Melvindale. I'm so sorry to all the Melvindale players. I keep on saying Melvinville, and that's my bad. Melvindale has the kind of like mid fight, like their players come out in the middle of the fight to to make these plays happen. These they get so hard to shout class because people will be popping, rezzing, dying here, showing back up here, and ultimates there. It's just so much happening, and that's just entirely Melvindale's play style. You really can't even call like they're burning out so much time because they're not 100% sure if the fight's done yet because they don't know if Melvindale's going to clutch it. All right.
I think that's
Um,
the kind of Melvindale signature. It's like you never know what they have up their sleeve alt wise. We
yeah.
said it last game, Northwest versus Melvindale, with that the Moira alt, the coalescence. Okay, so this is a map that I will speak to. there's a lot of little nuances about it, and it takes time to practice it. So I'm excited to see this map getting picked.
Me as well. This is Watch Point Gibraltar. In the lore, it's like an Overwatch base, and Gibraltar is obviously in it's a set of islands around Spain, or owned by Spain at least. And yeah, this is you know what's actually really annoying for me on this map is this sun. I'm highlighting it here because it can create a lot of glare for the defense team. On this map, this map is like so 50-50 if it's the advantage for the attacking side or if it's an advantage for the defense side. It's so hard to read because it's totally based on what the team composition you have and how your team's moving as a unit. All right, we're getting back into this. So they have traded size. So do you want to remind me here, little areas? Yep, that is going to be the side of Loy Norrix is red now, and they're on the attack.
That's correct.
All
yep,
right.
so Loy Norrix on this attack first with the dive.
Mm-hmm. They just got a really big ante in the backline here. That was a really risky Junkrat move. Oh my gosh, what a whip shot. Knocking down the monkey, saying, get the heck off my high ground here. They're currently pushing underneath here, and they're going to try to meet these guys on this side. It's kind of looking hard here. They're kind of creating a fight on this point right now. Loy Norrix doesn't really want to commit to anything because they're kind of letting them push pretty far just at the start here. So they're just going to be trying to control this area, making sure this dive doesn't actually get that much of an advantage on them. Oh, Bubble's pretty much gone. Loy Norrix is escaping from that fight again. You got to win. You got to catch one of these guys off guard. You got to actually get a pick. You can't just keep on going in and say, oh, I don't want it anymore. You got to keep on going because ultimates are going to be coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, definitely you got to be calculating that. Like, you got to think all of the ults that could come up. Moira ult is a fast generating ult. She's already at 63% here.
Yeah.
70 now, so.
Oh, it looks like D.Va is actually going to be switching back, and if for some reason Mouse is still on the point. There might be some miscommunication here. I don't know what's going on. They're really not playing together right now, Loy Norrix. Okay, now it looks like they've grouped up with each other. Kid Boss get the game, like 3 minutes into the game. Mouser falling to Reaper, which shouldn't be unexpected. Reaper is the premier tank buster, and that is what we come to expect. All right, Mouse is back onto the Reinhardt. I suspect that there might be some miscommunication inside the comms of Loy Norrix for how weird they've been playing this.
It may be like the trickling in and the swaps, like they don't really make much sense.
Mm-hmm. All right, there's a classic brawl fight now. Moira coming out with her ultimate on the side of Melvindale. It's going to be going straight into the fight. Oh my gosh, a huge freaking shatter onto the side of Melvindale, totally cleaning up these guys.
Clean up.
It's, you know what it is? It's punishment. It's punishment for taking so long. It's punishment for sitting there. It's punishment for, why are you guys letting us charge up our ult charge? And we're going to hold you first point because there's nothing happening. You guys aren't doing anything. All right, hopefully reconvene now, maybe with a few little ultimates in there. Oh no, I'm seeing Loy Norrix with a nano blade, and I wonder if what they're going to do to respond to this. Notamin has to respond here either with the Junkrat tire or just by killing the guy. Yep, there's the nano blade coming into the backline of Melvindale. They get stunned and trapped and bombed. Down goes the King Genji. Daddy Noodle taking down two of them on the side. It's not over yet. Notice Bob's killing the Mouser. Tanks are gone on the side. Tanks are actually pretty even here. Noodle, Daddy Doodle getting kind of screwed up there. D.Va bomb going in a very low. Reinhardt just trying to keep his.
That's a decent res. Loy Norrix has a spawn advantage here. They could definitely
Loy
take
Norrix
this.
is looking to get somewhat of an advantage here as they push. Yeah, they are looking for just more ultimates. The Brigida is probably going to help them stabilize a little bit here. Reaper ultimate coming outside, getting stunned out on the side of Melvindale. They're definitely going to want that. The Reaper ultimate wins. That is a 4K on the side of. That is amazing, Kid Boss. Show them what happens when you don't use your Reaper ultimate crit. If you Reaper ultimate in front of a Brig, you deserve to get stunned out. We're on the last 20 seconds, and they have not pushed this thing as far as the first point. It's not looking good for Loy Norrix here. Tracer's on the objective, just a touch. Hopefully they're able to create some backline fights here. Mouser's getting the Ana ultimate. He's got extra damage and extra resistance. Drunkard ultimate coming on the side of Melvindale. They are not doing anything to stop it. They're just gonna. Oh my gosh, Mouse just blocks that. Tachyon killing the backline main heals. Melvindale is down on main heals. This fight's getting longer and longer by the second. Shatter coming out, hitting the D.Va on the side of Loy Norrix. Daddy Doodle getting 2 kills on the 2 frontline tanks. Kid Boss getting the Reinhardt, getting rezzed immediately after. This is pretty dominant. A wasted Zarya ultimate, if you ask me. Nadaman killing Doodle Daddy. And Nadaman again with this mid-fight picks. Incredible. It looks like they're going to push it all the way to the end. They are setting up for the second objective. Loy Norrix is lucky to be in the rest of the second game.
They've stabilized quite a bit from the early miscommunications and errors they're making. We'll see how the rest of the match goes, but they need to kind of keep this tempo.
Tachyon getting an early pick with his ultimate onto Higgs. That thing does 400 damage immediately. MiHSEF, they're going to be pushing this aggression. Like I said, this is what they need. They need these opening picks. They need to be pushing this across because now the fight is dictated to start here, which is not where the enemy team wants to be. They want to be playing around the spaceship right here. It looks like Kid's Boss might be getting caught out a little bit here. He's just used his Wraith ultimate to get Wraith ability to get out of the game. Boosty on the side of Loy Norrix, getting a shatter just as a distraction to them. Kid Boss in the backline with another Reaper ultimate, much more value, taking down 3 major characters.
Wow,
that is incredible.
Yeah, love to see that Boostio too.
You hate to see it if you're Loy Norrix. Poor guys, they looks like they placed the wrong Ana ultimate onto the Lucio, and it ended in their demise because I think their tanks died. All right, they are frustratedly holding this front side, taking just as much Junkrat ult as they can to just hand him ultimate. Junkrat's taking a duel up against his Tracer, but he pressures her out. Oh my gosh, that Tracer falling super low. D.Va ultimate launching onto the objective. Mouse is on top of the team right now, inside of the objective, and he is getting pressured out, definitely getting punished for that mistake. And the fight is pretty clearly dictated. Shooting up into the sky like the Beyblade he is. MiHSEF takes him down pretty handily. And they are scaring them away from the objective. How dare you try to charge into us? How dare you try to do a bouncing dreidel on top of our heads? Incredible. Again,
Melvindale just has this level of ult management where it's like, it's so hard to track. You have that Moira just blowing through Coalescence.
Taechan's going to have another Tracer Bomb up just in a second, but I predict that Kid Boss is going to stun her out of it and take her down before this fight even starts. Oh, it comes on. No, it goes on to Nadaman. I was corrected. And this fight is now dictated by the fact that they are missing one of their main damage dealers. Loy Norrix's heals is getting a lot of space, but that shatter is huge, and they respond to it with the ultimate of their own. This fight is brawly as brawl as could ever brawl. They ult on the side of Ana onto Mouse, giving them just that extra damage, and it looks like they get it through. Their Junkrat was late to the fight because he got picked off at the beginning. I assume that if they had that Junkrat, that fight would have gone much differently.
Definitely. Tachyon pretty much guaranteeing that fight is going to be a win with that early Junkrat kill.
Oh no, some people might be caught out here. Oh nope, Nadaman's got this. You know, just kill the healer forehead. You got it. They're still opting to run for this D.Va, which it's pretty interesting to see a non-mirrored composition here. But they're kind of playing it as if it's the Zarya, so I'm not sure how much value they're really getting for it.
Another
Nadaman getting picked off by the Tracer ultimate again. This is not looking good for them. They're getting that first pick, again, dictating the fight. Reaper up top, getting that ultimate, but getting picked off immediately after. They're not getting a lot. Tracer in their backline, they are getting whittled and bitten at on the sides. Pretty annoying to deal with. They're definitely going to need more heals on the side. Oh no! Noob Spots got totally cut off there. Tire coming down the side, but it didn't go anywhere. It got canceled out or something. And yeah, it looks like Briggs 1 HP on the point. It looks like they still do have spot advantage, so this might be going by differently, but Loy Norrix is currently in the pick advantage. Mouse are getting too aggressive and getting kicked off again. That huge anti-nade coming from Ana totally picked those guys off. Oh no, Reinhardt's gone too. They are just stalling this one out. How far can they go? And this this Zarya is fighting for her life. They're just trying to stall out, seeing if they get it to overtime just for that little bit more of an advantage. And it looks like they are. They've got it to overtime. They've had to use their entire time to push it all the way this way. A huge shatter, but it responded immediately with a Lucio boop. Or drop the beat. Moira ultimate coming in again. I'm sure that this is going to be the great equalizer. Yep, they are clearing them off. Thank you. Coalescence killing them totally off the objective. It's all of this hangs on the edge of this. Oh my gosh, Notaman, how many more of those are you going to eat? All right, that's going to be it for you guys. Just 2. That's how far they're going to get, and that's probably how far we're going to see it next round for how close this is going to get.
Man, Loy Norrix in the double overtime push for first and second point on Gibraltar. That's tough.
That's a motivation issue. Pretty intense, if you ask me.
All right, so we're going to look to Melvindale to have an answer. They could still win this. They have to march it all the way. Loy Norrix going to look to hold them here at this first point.
I hope they have an answer for it, because from what I've been seeing right now, they are holding by thread. Their first push wasn't great. Their second push was messy. Their third push was pretty good.
Yeah, definitely. There was a lot of improvement as the match went on.
Yeah.
Again, Hippocampus, you mentioned it, and I'll kind of reiterate. The Diva pick was kind of interesting. And he stuck with it the whole game.
It was. I wonder if that's what they've been doing in scrims, is just like running a Diva, and that's their preference. Maybe it's their comfort pick, you know? You can tell that Melvindale is ready. They're all looking out this window, looking for the next fight, talking about what composition they're seeing. Oh, what a surprise. Mouse is on the Reinhardt here. All right, so now we are taking the payload all the way towards the objective here, because they're getting anti. They're just trying to push this thing as much as possible. They recognize that, hey, there is an Ashe right there. We probably need not to get sectioned down by that. It looks like they're going to be totally franking them, taking down this backline with their
couple people burning.
Yeah, meeting them back in the front. They are still not dealing with this front line. That is, or backline. That is not in their plan. Reaper teleporting up the top, trying to deal with this Ashe, getting her off this point. He recognizes and kills the Mercy. Mercy is first of all. Melvindale gets 2 picks at the beginning of the fight.
They're up here.
Intelligent plays. That was incredible. They just
pushed.
That's all they had to do.
So fast. That's such a fast push.
Why was it so fast? Tell me.
Honestly, it's just frontline pressure. Like, you have that McCree and you have the Reaper. The McCree's just spamming shields, and as soon as the shields drop, that Reaper comes in and says, "Hey, knock, knock. Here's my shotguns. Good night."
It is
this
definitely
is crazy fast.
What ultimates do we have coming up? We have Mouser with this signature shatter, but I think they're used to it at this point. I think they know what to do. Notaman getting totally slept out in the back. Responding right around with another Reaper pick. They are evened out with Reaper picks. Touching and killing off the Brigida. They're missing another healer. Mouser taking out their Rhine tank. They're investing ultimates into this fight. They want to stop it right here and now. All right, let's hope they can have a longer second hold here, because it was not looking good there for their first point. I imagine that they are going to get pretty pressured out from these guys, because they're going to be taking down this kind of top line perspective. But remember what happened last time they were high ground? They just pushed the point. That's all they got to do. They're giving up objective for us. We'll take it away.
I mean, definitely if Loy Norrix wants to give that free real estate.
Moira ultimate, Brigida ultimate coming forward. She's so aggressive. Higgs just coming back. McCree straight in the back line, taking him down with 2. Oh my gosh, Mouser's super aggressive, charging in for just to keep the fight going on their side. A wonderful McCree push from that, because McCree, all he had to do was stand right here, and he had 2 free picks. It was perfect. He's reenacting right there. All right, they're wondering what to do. They're like, all right, guys, they got this high ground. It's getting pretty annoying. Do we just keep on pushing? I think so, guys. Yeah, we'll keep doing the same thing.
They're talking. All right, so we got a couple ults on the side of Melvindale and a couple ults on the side of Loy here. Reaper up top TP.
Yeah, but he doesn't have an ultimate. Not sure how much he's really going to do. Oh, it looks like both Reapers are going to meet each other up here. I wonder how this fight's going to go while there's a fight on the objective. He's coming back into their backline. He gets a shatter off on nobody. Oh
Tachyon
no,
in the back line.
Yep, they're caught on. Oh no, you got to do with that McCree.
Yeah, that McCree's just getting so much pressure by flanking. You have to kind of predict it at a certain point. If he did it once, if he did it twice, he's probably going to do it again.
That's what I was saying at the beginning. You got to talk about like, hey guys, should we let that McCree do whatever he wants? Yeah, I think that's a good idea. They sent who they send up there? They sent Kid Boss to kind of deal with it, but then they both pressured each other out. Look, he's in the same place, guys.
Yep,
Kid Boss isn't even looking at it. He's kind of got free reign on this backline right now. They sent an attack orb. Yep. All right, fight's back here. McCree's still there, guys. They're hoping to end the fight right before that. Nope, McCree's gonna get this. He's holding it. He's holding it so long. Didn't get anything for it. Tachyon actually getting him ult on the kill on the McCree. Nadaman putting down his ultimate, Beyblading onto the objective. Not actually finding that much for it. They are protecting their front line and back line. It's exactly what we say it is. It is what they're doing. I think letting them overextend a little, making room for the McCree, letting them pressure out with the ultimate. They are playing on their terms by learning and not playing as aggressively. They're letting them walk in. Pretty intelligent on the side of Loy Norrix, and I think is a great adaptation. This second point from them has been impeccable. Yeah,
Tachyon, they're definitely realizing that he's a better flank player. So why not play to that comp? Why not say, hey, we need to get Tachyon
They're here
behind.
to deal with it now. They're like, okay, we got to clear up the high ground, guys. Come on. They clear it out. All right. McCree, he's far back now. Now he's in our side. Uh-oh, guys. There's a Reaper in our back. Oh, they take him down. Tachyon still fighting up on the high ground right now. He's still got free reign. You didn't fully deal with them, and they're still not cleaning up the fight before they come in. Just so unfortunate for them to see them to do the same thing over and over again like this.
Hold on.
Oh my gosh, Kid Boss with a 3-man dude cleaning up the fight mid-fight, like we said before. The Beyblade getting stunned out by Higgs. Not on my point. That is going to be it for their second point hold. We are on to the third point. And it can end right here because all they have to do is push it basically all the way to the end, but it's not 3. So it's ending right here, right now.
Man, Kid Boss just being in the right place at the right time for a majority of these fights.
Definitely. All right.
We'll see. Melvindale got some pretty good space, pretty good tempo right now.
They're going to pressure them out with the McCree ultimate, and they pressured on. Yep, that's just going to be it.
Here we go.
When you get them caught out like that when you get them caught out with that McCree ultimate, it's just like the Reinhardt had to recognize at that point to like back out, but he knew he didn't have enough shield to back out. So they're just like, I'm kind of helpless in this situation. They burn the ultimate, but they have another fight. Hopefully this doesn't take as long as the other ones. They don't actually have that many fights. They do have to push it a good amount of corners. I'm excited to see
him up top again.
Oh no, is he?
There's a coalescence.
That's
a big shatter. Holy cow.
House. Woo. They
love to see those.
They're letting them come in. They're like, all right, now they're in range for ultimates. Take them down.
Again, Tachyon just kind of going unchecked.
Yeah, I didn't actually. There he is. I didn't see him when we were doing this fight. Now he's in my sights. But yeah, countering that high ground there is kind of difficult. I'd honestly say there needs to be a compositional change. Okay, Brigitte Higgs is bringing down his ult, and then they put down a ultimate. Still, Tachyon not being checked at all. He's getting free reign. Puts down he the hammer. It is still a mid-fight. Who's going to be coming out on top for this fight? Not Alamo killing the Lucio last, and Daddy Doodle just trying to get inside the safe zone, tries TPing in tragically. That is a huge stagger, and they are on the last point. If they get it all the way to here, McCree ultimate coming in from the other side, doesn't actually find that much. He's pressured out by the gets the Lucio out of the fight by hitting him with the shatter. Another huge shatter. He's going to try to clean up this fight. Not a man killing 2 before the fight's out, and oh my gosh, this is a scrappy fight. Higgs killing 2. It is just a tracer on the objective. Can they do anything to clean this up? It is just tiny people on this point. They need to clean them out before they can win this fight, and it is not happening. You need to clean up what's on your objective. They don't have enough heals to do anything. Higgs is back, but they don't have any ultimates to respond to this. Oh no, they're gonna get pressured off. It's the last 20 seconds. The more ultimate
is dead.
Can they clear out the rest of the players that they need to clear out? Lucio in your back here. Oh no, Tracer's got his ultimate. Who's it gonna be on? No, he doesn't get any value for it.
Nothing.
Okay, and now they have a ball on the point.
Melvindale. Oh,
73%, 73, and it is down to the overtime. You cannot touch it. Get off the point right now. That is it.
Melvindale takes it.
Oh my gosh.
Game 2, the underdog. First year, seeded 3 Melvindale.
No
What
one came into this. Such a dominant view of this team. It's well, I'm gonna let you speak on this and let my voice rest a little. This is incredible, though.
Wow, what a fight. Okay, so if you're on the side of Loy Norrix, something's got to give. You got to do something different. It's obvious that this, standard comp you guys run, your comfort picks aren't working. Sure, you have Tachyon creating space and creating time, but you have to change something. So I'm interested to see what Loy Norrix is going to come up with here to try and counter this Melvindale. Melvindale now up 2-0.
Yeah, if they have a different composition, now's the time to show it. And if a different composition that works, not just like a random monkey,
Right. That's something to keep in mind. I mean, like the first little bit of the match, that diva pick wasn't really doing much for the side of Loy Norrix. And that's something you got to recognize and say, hey, this isn't working. Let me swap.
Quickly.
Let me play Hog,
Yeah.
Zarya, something.
Ooh, Hog. Kind of want to see that.
Don't really see a lot of Hogs, sadly.
Yeah, it's a risky character. A lot of teams will flame each other if like they don't trust them. You kind of gotta be a little higher up, prove yourself on the Hog. Gotta get like really high hook accuracy, all the whole 9 yards.
All right,
Intense.
so we're gonna talk some maps here for game 3. Again, Melvindale up, the 3rd seed, 2-0 against the number 1 seed, last year's state champions Loy Norrix here.
Yeah, so Loy Norrix to get the victory in this case. They have a couple games. They actually no, they have one more game. Let's say
They have
Melvindale
2
wins the
games.
next one. Yeah, let's say Melvindale wins the next one. Then they would have to reverse sweep the entire thing. A tall order, possible tall order.
Definitely.
Again, it comes down to endurance. If Melvindale is getting tired in this case, they would that would start showing some cracks. But we need to see more coming out from them. It, I think there's a lot of Loy Norrix fans in the chat. If I'm going to be honest, seeing some of the reaction. Actually, I think there's a lot of both fans. All right. Just taking a minute to thank our sponsors, Addicts, Inacomp, Joltech, and Dell. Thank you for sponsoring the stream. Thank you for sponsoring MiHSEF. We enjoy your partnership, and we are going to look forward to working with you in the future. And we hope you support them as much as they support us. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely the first 2 games were so fast-paced and so much fun to watch. The first game, that Lijiang Tower, we got to see a 99% double overtime. It's such a close matchup. And Melvindale just taking that ult management and using it against Loy Norrix.
Yeah, they both have it so close. I mean, even if Loy Norrix could have pushed it all the way, I think they could have won it. Because I mean, okay, I want to hear your opinions. Who's better at adapting, Loy Norrix or Melvindale?
I honestly think Melvindale. They're just so quick to the dime. Like they're not even necessarily changing their comp. It seems like that's their comfort pick, their bread and butter. The Reaper, the McCree, they blow through their shields and they're up in your face. But they're adapting their play style. They're taking the high grounds or they're going under, or even playing a little slower and more conservative. And I think that's kind of what's impacting this game right now.
Absolutely. Um, I think I bet Loy Norrix can take a map off if they can. I don't know. Get some confidence in their play. I mean, not saying they aren't confident. I just think they're so dead set on doing one thing, and that's winning a upfront team fight. It's listen. If you guys, sports is weird. When you're actually in the game looks a lot different. A lot different. Um, we're sitting in our high castle saying, Adapting. Gotta deal with that McCree. And like, it's hard. It's really hard to kind of recognize this stuff in the moment. The coaches can't talk to them during the game. At least I hope they shouldn't be.
No.
Because their coaches would be screaming at them to what to do. And like it would just be like, deal with the McCree, do this, stop playing so aggressively. But that's not possible. They can't do that. So we have to deal with what we have right now, which is an even fight. And it looks like we're gonna King's Row again.
All right, so kind of an update here. It looks like Northwest versus Rockford. Northwest is up 2-1 right now. So the number 2 seed Northwest is up 2-1 against the number 5 Rockford. All right.
Full reverse at Rockford. You got this. As a Rockford alum, I want to see you. Let's see you get there. I believe in you guys. Yeah, that was an interesting fight. The Loy Norrix versus Rockford game was so close. It was too close for comfort because Rockford was able to take games off of them. Um, and it's interesting to see Rockford maybe not doing as good as they hoped. Coming into uh, coming into their second match. So I'm wondering what's going on in that game. Uh-oh.
All right. Looks like teams weren't quite ready. Someone's using the restroom. so so we're gonna wait
This is
for
the
them.
endurance piece. I mean, if we had a rule about that, I'm not sure. I think it's like 20 minutes you have like max you can delay it. That's just coming out of my head. I don't even know if that's in the rules. Not saying it's been that long at all. I'm just thinking like this is where it's like, do you have the endurance? Can you do it? Can you go, like, can you not go to the bathroom right now? We need to go. We need to keep this momentum up. It's tough. It's really tough.
Yeah, I mean, you and I, even as casters, like, I don't know about you, I'm getting a little tired. I can't imagine your voice. Like, your voice has got to be
Oh,
starting to get there, but playing is a
we.
totally
Oh
different
gosh.
situation.
Yeah, and I'm. We're. Are you a shot caller on your team?
I am, yep.
Yep, me too. That which makes sense why we're here. So, yeah, it's shot callers are basically doing what we're doing, but without breaks.
Yeah, it's
It is,
nonstop job. It's work,
and
and
it's
you
and
have
it's
to
with
study and
frustration. Our
yep.
hearts our we're not, nothing's on the line for us right now. We are very safe. But being a shot caller on these teams is painful. I know
Definitely.
OWL teams that will swap them out because they just need a rest. Even if you listen to like Korean comms, like it'll
Oh
just be
man.
screaming,
It's a
absolute screaming.
fiesta, yeah. And we don't understand that. I don't personally understand Korean, but they talk like it's some of their comms,
Constant.
like even English comms, it's just brig, 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 Dita, and everybody, you have 6 people screaming. Mike's like right here. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, I definitely have those moments where I mean I can't do it for the stream. It would hurt some people's ears. But you grab your microphone, and you start screaming, "Kill the brig!" in your back. Someone kill the brig.
You love to see it. All right, so we're gonna
It's
go
it's it's
into
just Overwatch, and I can imagine we're hearing the same thing where it's like someone has to kill this McCree.
Run.
Absolutely tiring.
All right, here we go. Game 3.
All
My
right.
personal favorite map, Scrims Row, Kings Row. You love to see it. It's such a fun map to watch.
If you didn't know, I don't think we said it's in the beautiful country of England, in London. This is what London will look like in the future, confirmed. Um, and
Floating cars and
this is
all.
this is what. Oh yeah. Oh shoot, there is flying cars. I didn't realize that. Okay. Nottingham on attack, so they're probably just scouting with the Widow. So I wouldn't be too worried about that. Oh no, Daddy Doodle is on the Junkrat. I'm not excited to see that. I think everyone in the cast should know how I feel about the Junkrat pick. It is, it's
It's
just
common.
it is
Let's
common at this
let's say
point.
it that way. Look at Mouser here. He's sneaky. He's getting that early ult charge.
If he's gonna be known for anything, it's getting his ult first, but um, he needs to use it wisely. All right, they're coming out. Melvindale is on the attack here. Loy Norrix is on the defense, and they're looking to do a very quick pixel push here, making this a very rapid fight, trying to avoid. Oh no, they did not scout the Junkrat trap immediately, and they're going to get. There's going to be picks taken out of them right from the start with this Tracer, grabbing out that ultimate.
Lucio.
Mouser's trying to deal with a Lucio that's for some reason in the back. Taecheon just absolutely diving their back and being punished by Kid Boss for it. Don't you dare touch my Moira. They're going to be pushing onto the point with that advantage. Pretty big push coming out to the side. Oh no. The Reinhardt on the side of Loy Norrix or Melvindale is no. I think they've stabilized it again. This is where they have that mid fight. They're not faltering to that mid fight. That is such a quick take, if I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, Melvindale is quick to the point here.
Bulldozed.
Absolutely, that's so fast, and that's what their
not
comp
even keeping
is.
Up here. Yep, it is an absolute rush comp from these guys. I wonder how they're going to play the rest of it, because they're currently struggling to keep up. Loy Norrix is. Yep, so they're hopefully going to be pushing out of the. Oh no, they gave up the space. So now they're going to be playing out of these archways, which lends itself to more of an advantage to the defender side. More ultimate coming out of the side of. Middledale, and oh no, what is happening over here with your Zarya? Loy Norrix getting totally sectioned off, and it leads up your front line entirely to this Zarya beaming down your back line. Daddy Doodle getting a pick on Kid Boss, but not before Not Bops gets a total wipeout on the front line of Loy Norrix. Uh-oh, someone stepped on a bunch of landmines. Not Bops is getting kicked out. So that was tragic. Their positioning was caught out, and didn't really look like they had a way to stabilize there. They had ults. They didn't have a fight. So, what are we looking for this next fight? Oh no, Junkrat's already used his tire. Where is it going to be? It's kind of far away, if I'm going to be honest, giving them a lot of time to prepare. I think it's going to be on, let's see. Yeah, it's on 2 seconds. This isn't... Oh my gosh, it got like a fraction of a health on the Lucio. That is what we call too early on the way side of Loy Norrix. Zarya ultimate going down, a wasted Rhine Shatter. Ooh, okay. A Tracer ultimate getting pushed onto a bubble. Great bubble, but they are just going to respond with better ultimates here. I'm going to hold my tongue before I say anything else. But, oh, okay,
Mouser.
Okay. Yeah, send him closer to your spawn. Good job. You got him. You really got him there. All right. We're going to keep on going. And I'm going to sneeze, so you talk.
Yeah, so I have what I call to my players the Rhine Bible. It's a set of Reinhardt rules. Like, no jumping shatters, no charging further than 5 Roadhogs. And Mouser just absolutely violated
Oh my god, about 1 billion ultimates are being put out right now by both teams. Getting more people just leaving the Lucio up, but he is not enough to defend them. Oh my gosh. It was like a flash fight. I bet in VOD review they're going to spend 20 minutes on that, and that went on for 5 seconds. Probably even less, honestly.
Mouser on this wrecking ball.
Ball's here. They're just trying to regain any form of confidence on this objective right now. Yeah, I haven't seen him on this yet, but he's just doing this out of desperation. Daddy Doodle with his ultimate, looking to hide it, get it off pretty soon here. Looks like they're prepared for where it might be. And Kid Boss snipes it out of the air. Pretty tricky to do that. Taecheon getting a pick on the Zarya while they're pretty distracted with the Junkrat ultimate. And I'm not 100% sure about their push anymore because they are missing that, but they are just staying. They're like, we're confident enough to go without our Zarya. They can't kill us. And they are just keeping on this fight, grabbing ultimates and waiting around for their Zarya to get back. Higgs on the Moira coming in with his coalescence, able to keep up his team for the mid fight. Oh my gosh, my camera is glitching out. We're just gonna stay on Kid's Boss's view right now, totally taking out the Junkrat, canceling his ultimate just to try to deal with the
Melvindale takes it all the way through. All the way through. That's insane.
That is trigger discipline. I've ever seen it.
They have 3 minutes and 25 seconds left, May. Yeah, that's insane. That's a lot of time
Keep
for
talking.
Kings Row.
What is both of these teams' future at this point? Like, what needs to be changing? What needs to be occurring on both of these teams?
Honestly, I think if you're Melvindale, you play for time. You know Loy Norrix is aggressive. You know they've been playing this map. You just play to slow them. I wouldn't necessarily go for like this, we're going to hold first point. I would play a little more conservative and say, hey, maybe we don't hold them first point. We just stall out as long as we can and leave them with very limited time and options.
Mm-hmm.
If you're Loy Norrix, you got to go for it here. You got to go fast. And I think that's what they're looking for.
And we're seeing Mouser's ball right now. Again, we've only seen him on Monkey and the Reinhardt, and I'm going to be honest, I'm trusting his Reinhardt a lot more than anything else.
Yeah, Mouser definitely a very good Reinhardt player. You know, he knows situationally where he should be. Positioning is very, very good, and his tempo he sets for his team, they seem to rally around that. But again, as soon as he falls, they seem to kind of crumble. Tachyon on this Widow though.
Maybe looking for those early picks.
Looks like they saw the Reaper.
This isn't good, guys.
Oh no,
guys, there's a Reaper up here. Oh, very lucky, very lucky. All right, that actually gave him an opening. That Reaper is still in the back. Notamin is wraithing back. I'm pretty sure he had TP, so I don't know why he did that. All right, so they're out here. Then Notabop's just lost his shield, so they're going to be pushing onto that. Mouser is still looking for some health. It looks like Notamin is still in their backline on that Reapers. No one is looking at him. They killed Mouser. That is a huge mistake coming out from Loy Norrix. Listen, guys, look at the Reaper. Just pressuring him out. He pressured himself out, and then he went back. No one's talking about that.
Yeah, you know, the positioning from Notamin on this Reaper is scary. He's in, and then he's out of there, just like that.
They honestly don't have anything to deal with him. The Brig is really what you would need in this case, but they have a Lucio and an Ana.
The Brig or the
fine.
Kree?
But you have to put abilities into dealing with him, and that's just not what they want to do. Moira ultimate coming out first. Oh my gosh, another one. And yep, they're just gonna leave now. It looks like Daddy Doodle just TP'd in randomly, and now he's getting punished for it. Very interesting to see that. I wouldn't be surprised if I see Mouser waste his ultimate here on nobody, because oh no, they're stabilizing. They're waiting for the Reaper. No, they're waiting to make this push happen. They get the Moira, but then he immediately dies. You can't follow up on that kind of thing. Huge anti on the side of Loy Norrix. Reaper putting out his ultimate just to do something, but he gets slept immediately. Oh no, we're down to 2 minutes. Yep, Notamin getting picked off by Hippocampus. And we have the Zarya ultimate on the side of we have a Nanoblade. The one thing that they can do to win this point.
This is their potential win con. Do you solo shatter or grab it though? I think you do.
Oh
I think you have to.
Melvindale is probably going. Here it comes. It's coming down to their backline.
There it is.
They solo shattered and McCree ulted. Immediately reflected by Tachyon, but it still denies that entire ability. They knew it was coming. They were prepped.
You know, at that point, I think it's more than just saving your team. It's about sending a message. Saying you're in our world, you're going to live in it. Whoa. Take this solo grab for you.
Honestly, that is sending a message. Tachyon actually getting a pick on Higgs. That's really big, honestly. Higgs is going to take a while to get back, and they need to make this push much faster than they have in the past. They have the beat for it. Brig is almost back. That's a really early beat. They saved the Genji from getting killed. All right, Brig is back on the fight, and now the mid-fight starts. Mouser getting a kick on the Zarya.
That's a big shatter.
Going on their backline. An anti coming out. They are still in this game. Barely.
Wow, that was a very good shatter by Mouser. Again, right place, right time.
Right scenario. The Brig's gone. Hey, I can push up. Pog.
Now, how do you feel as Brig as a character? Because I got some flame from the Overwatch kids in Gen Chat earlier.
Oh no, that's tragic. Yeah. No, she's pretty good at dealing with anti-dive. There's not a lot of characters that can on the side of heals that can deal with it. They've done a lot of balancing changes here in the past, so she's not a demon like she was in the past. But Nicey, do you see Nicey just like give me charge, and then Mouse is like, okay. I'll do that for you. I'll send one into you.
Nano Blade.
Genji coming with this Nano Blade here. Definitely a lot better than the last ones. They didn't have any ultimates. They weren't even prepared for that kind of thing. That is almost a 6K coming out from Patreon.
Yeah.
Good job. That is how you use it. Not that solo grab crap.
So they committed 2 ults. Now this is very smart by Loy Norrix what they're doing. They have 3 on cart, and then they have 3 up saying, hey, we're going to hold you here while we get the speed of the cart with us.
Yep. Hopefully Mouser does not charge in, because overextending in this case is going to be a huge downfall. They just used their ally bubble on the side of Loy Norrix, so this is going to be a pretty hard push. There's a high noon from the side.
There's Daddy Doodle. They don't see him.
Oh no! He's racing back. He's racing into his team right now. I'm way at a bad angle. Oh no!
Honestly,
they cleared it, I guess.
On this Moira, this ults are just out here. They're so fast to the coalescence.
Totally, and I don't like. Let's analyze their comp right now. They have Lucio, Ana. There's not much you can do against the coalescence. You either sleep it, kill it immediately. Heck, I'd even say go Sovereign. Just hack her.
Right.
Destroy the girl. Oh.
All right.
We are down to 1 minute and 30 seconds. Nicey just has, oh no, they have some game-winning ultimates on the side of Melvindale, and they are looking to close this thing out. They're probably gonna need some ultimates before they start this fight out, but Loy Norrix is getting, just letting him getting poked at. Zarya, they don't see Zarya in the back! A huge Zarya ultimate coming out, a Reaper Beyblade getting kicked out by Higgs. Totally destroyed the Lucio ultimate coming out a little bit late in the fight, but they kind of are up in players. They just need to start pushing their advantage, but Higgs is so aggressive at this point. Zarya ultimate coming outside of Loy Norrix, a Genji ultimate just to finish this fight off, to secure the fight, and they take it. They take that fight by dumping everything they can in, and they still have ultimates afterwards. I don't know how it turned out to be that result, but I'm taking it for Loy Norrix. They have 2 minutes to push this. They will not be finishing with the same amount of time as Melvindale, their enemies. So this will be an uphill battle from here on out.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, at this point, I think if you're Melvindale, you play for the time.
We're good. Sorry.
Yeah, you definitely play for time there.
Oh no. Pioneer's coming out, and they doesn't have a shatter. He sends it inside of them. That's amazing, Mouser! Woohoo! Put all your resources into this guy because he's got the shatters. Love to see that. That was a beautiful shatter coming out from him. I really hope one of the plays is one of his shatters, because that, I think, is what this entire team is counting on right now. They're going to the last area, and it does not look like they care about holding any of these doors. We're happy to let them walk on, I guess. Right, they got an anti. Oh no, they're on the ball now. They're on the. This is a chaotic fight, and Loy Norrix does not do good at these kind of things. Yup, they're getting picked off. They don't cap it here. They don't win. Oh, tragic. We still have a minute left in the game.
Tough.
A little premature there, but that is the kind of thing that's going to screw them over. If those fights don't end on the cart at that moment, it's not gonna go well. So hopefully they can muster up enough ultimates in this second fight of theirs. They probably have 2 more fights if they play this quick. Kill that ball right now. Right now. He's gone. Nice. That is already a pick for them, but by the time they get to the objective, that ball's going to be probably back very, very, very soon. Looks like they're calling for the Genji ultimate coming down. Yep, they're clearing it up just as quick as I said they needed it to. Now ball's back. This is what happened last time. Ball showed up and they weren't able to clear it off. Let's see if they get it. He's going spin to win right now. They don't. They solo shatter it.
You love to see it.
Brig and oh no, Mouser just jumped off the point. Now they have 3 on the objective. Brig goes down on the side of Tayshian jumping off the map at the end at the match point. They put the ult on Mouser, hoping he can get some value. They're still picking up kills. They need to win it here. They need to kill the ball for once in their life. They knock him into the drink. Woohoo!
What a fight! Holy cow!
That's Overwatch.
What a third game.
It's not looking good though.
Yeah, you only have a minute, whereas Melvindale 424. Still winnable though.
Still winnable if you never lose a fight. And
you have to play it pretty perfect. You have to play pretty perfect here.
You know, I wouldn't I haven't seen this play from Loy Norrix yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if I saw them going for a close hold with the Reinhardt somehow.
All right, so
Because
update.
go ahead.
Rockford versus Northwest. Northwest is up 3-1 now.
Northwest
So
is
the
up
number 2 seed
3-1.
versus the number 5
Yeah,
seed.
it's kind of like our game. Didn't Melvindale and Northwest just fight each other?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, so they're dominant in their own series. All right, we are down to 15 seconds. These points are going to open up, and I can tell that they are itching to see the rest of this objective. They have 4 minutes and 24 seconds to hold this point off of these guys. Or no, they have 1 minute to attack. That's all they
Here we
got.
go. They're
So
flying
they
out
need
of
to have these
spawn.
picks coming rapidly. Heck, I wouldn't even wait for that Reapers in their
Not
back
him in.
again.
That's a
Not him
good
in. They're
pick.
not paying attention to him again. They get the pick. That's one. That's an amazing pick. That means they can rush straight onto them, and that's what they should be doing.
Mouser's down though.
Not Mouser just goes down because apparently too aggressive. Team's not able to really support them, and they get the the Tsar. Oh no! It's the Diva. They pick the Diva. Little Aries gonna pick on the Reinhardt. Tachyon getting a pick in their backline. Heck, guys, you have 20 seconds. Just go. Just go for it.
Mouser the charge.
Oh no. It's 14 seconds. They give him the ultimate. Let's see it. Let's see it happen. I mean, you still need to kill that Zarya eventually. Huge! If you only could get at the Moira, that would have been great. They got a tick.
This is looking tough. Double kill on the Coalescence.
Very tough. They have no ultimates. Diva almost had her ultimate. Maybe that could have done something, but there's a Reinhardt and a Zarya. Daddy Doodle getting a double kill at one point. But otherwise, they're cleaning off these fights nice and clean.
Wow.
All right.
Melvindale.
They got a tick and a half. So not a full hold, but not a very big hold. Let's see it. They have 4 minutes and 30 seconds to hold this one off.
To get 51%.
if Melvindale wins here, what, are we going to another game, right?
Yep, it's game 4.
Jeez. I hope you guys are ready. It's going to be pretty intense after this.
We're ready. Right. The number 3 seed Melvindale versus the previous state champs Loy Norrix High School.
Oh no, their parents are probably like, "Can you get off the game? Can you like, does this need to go on this long? It's 10:50. I need to go to bed. You're screaming right now."
At this rate, if there's a reverse sweep, we're here till midnight at the least.
True. All right, guys.
I'm hyped for it. I just got me some Red Bull. I'm feeling it.
I was about to say I need another energy drink. I use this off-brand Rip It stuff. I don't know. It looks like a fake drink that would be in like a video game. I don't. I'm drinking like random environmental stuff. All right, so they're opting for a. Oh no, I don't like this composition coming out from Loy Norrix. I don't know how it works. I don't see how you can clear people off the objective with it. I think you're setting yourself up way too far back. They're very scared of them right now. Okay, thank gosh, they kill the trap before anything happens. They go through hotel. Now they're basically on your objective. Daddy Doodle getting rammed up against a wall. They're now on the objective, trying to fight for their life. Imor comes out. That is 2 people gone. You have no more Imor. Oh, I'm so sorry, Loy Norrix. You didn't do like anything.
That's tough.
Nothing happened. Good job though. Good job to Melvindale. Taking the 3rd map. This is a 3-0. What happened? What happened to this team?
Man, that's a tough game for Loy Norrix to lose. I figured that would be their map.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, after seeing them play in scrims and last year's team, very nice nano blade here.
They do really good when the enemy team has no ultimates.
That's true. That's true.
If they can just win that ult game and make sure the enemy team has nothing, they might be able to get something out of this one. All right, we are waiting around for another game. I am sure I'm sure that they are getting pretty out of it at this point. Maybe if everyone on Loy Norrix picks up a can of Red Bull and starts cracking out, we can see a new life inside these guys. Right now, though, they need to recover. Okay, let's stop thinking so negatively. That's my fault. What is Melvindale doing great?
I honestly, like I keep saying, it comes down to alt management. You have these ultimates just rattling off. Don't say reverse sweep. You have these ultimates just rattling off from Melvindale, and I don't think Loy Norrix is keeping up with it. I it's gonna come down to, I think, like you said too, mental fortitude. Like, we're getting late into the night here. They've been playing since 5 o'clock. Like,
Oh my god!
yeah, some of that tired has gotta be setting in now.
It- hmm,
Definitely, that's true. Melvindale did lose to or to Loy Norrix in week 2, I believe. Um,
mhm.
so it's kind of interesting to see that they're back and they're up, you know, in Loy Norrix's faces saying, "Hey, I know we lost to you guys early, um, but here we are now. We're here. We're ready to play against you."
Yeah, this is pretty big. I wonder what the
Hanamura.
oh no. Why has it got to be Hanamura? I'm gonna be honest. Like, ugh.
You love to
Why a
see it.
2CP? Because what we're gonna see. Beginning of the map predictions, Melvinville is going to um catch Mouser off. Not because it's Mouser's fault, because I just think honestly I think their compositions are kind of flawed. Up especially against Melvinville. They're running Lucio Ana, um, hoping that they could be more aggressive, but then when they get more aggressive, they're punished. Like, you're in this constant loop. I'm like, oh gosh, which way do we go? Um, and every time they've tried switching to the BAP or something, it's just your immort gets no value. It gets destroyed instantly. They have an answer for it. It's really frustrating. Melvindale's got this in the bag in terms of comp strategy. Hanamura could be the map to change it up. People do sim, people do weird things. Yeah, when we saw the Junkrat last game, didn't really do much. Didn't really do much. Heck, even on the first attack, we saw the Junkrat tire coming out so early in that one fight because apparently that's all it could
Yeah,
do.
right.
Um, didn't get anything. So like, I hopefully we don't see it because apparently these teams aren't the best at it, or at least not against in these compositions. So there's a lot of people in this chat talking about reverse sweeps. We're still with you. Um, I hope for the players are feeling good, and I hope no matter who gets the win, I hope they all have a really long rest afterwards. Um,
A
things like this.
well-deserved rest,
They're
It's
also sitting. Like, sitting is it's a workout at this point.
definitely. I mean, you gotta understand, between games, like, you have to get up and stretch, you have to have your water, but tensions are probably so high, they're not really thinking about that.
I don't think
Their
so
mind
either.
is solely set on the game that's ahead of them. And
They're
as we
taking a good
dive in,
Yeah. They're taking a good long time right now. So hopefully they're able to kind of reset their hearts and maybe come into this game with a different perspective. We
now
saw it
we
last round.
saw yeah,
Go ahead.
we saw it last round, and we saw Melvindale excel on this Hanamura map. One of their players we interviewed said this is their map,
Loy Norrix or Melvindale?
Melvindale.
Oh, sorry, Loy Norrix. I hope this is your map too.
So we'll see. This
Beautiful,
is going to be an interesting game.
yes, indeed. Beautiful
Excited to see what
Malfood.
kind of comps are coming out.
Yeah, I guess the only ones we can fully predict is the defense. Looking pretty respectable, honestly. Even though it's a Junkrat, I think it's honestly a must pick at this point. And everything else is looking pretty standard for them. They are running a Mercy. I think that Mercy. What's your theories around the Mercy and why they choose to pick that?
I honestly probably think it's a comfort pick. Ana Mercy isn't necessarily bad, but you just lose a lot of tempo and speed. Like, it's a pretty slow pick into a
Hmm.
fast team comp. So that's something you got to think about. A Mercy sure, you can fly with your Genji, but your Genji's in the enemy backline.
What are they
So if
doing?
you fly to them, you're in their backline.
Looks like every
Maybe
single
early ult
person on the
charge?
team is trying to get beginning ult charge. So like, oh,
Wow.
it worked out for them. Oh, not
Unbelievable.
Almo totally destroying the other off heal. So it looks like every single player on the team going for that pick is wise, because now their push is completely destroyed. Good job. Uh, you know, taking that fight. Now this is just a classic doors fight. They are waiting for one team to give. Mouse are pushing up to the front. Not bots picking up the pace. Tell him to get the heck out of my point. And they are trying to stabilize these heals. Lots of heals coming out on the side of Middledale. They are Melvindale. They are just holding on very tightly to this objective. The damage orb being sent out. Hopefully that gets some well, little Ares having her ultimate pretty early here. Maybe that's gonna it's gonna be put on Mouser.
Wow.
That
That's
is so aggressive.
aggressive.
The Reinhardt shatter from Mouser is gonna be opening up this objective so quickly for them. That is the kind of thing I want to see from this team, because if this is gonna be opening up their objective so much more. I hope that drives their motivation. Fights like that, those slow picking off fights, get this ult charge, that Ana pick is finally showing its value.
That nano was incredibly fast and just allowed the Lucio to speed boost in and roll over this Melvindale defense.
All right, looks like they're trying to decide where they want to push, and they're opting for the one that gives them the most danger, because they jump onto a trap and they let people stay on the high ground. So I would not be surprised if this is done for them. Please don't use any ults, Loy Norrix. Yeah, the reason. Do you want to tell the audience? Okay, good. That was kind of a dry fight. You actually got a lot of ults out of them. So good for them. Why didn't that push work?
I honestly think it comes down to that coalescence from Not Almo again. Like, it's so preemptive. Oh, Tachyon getting an early pick.
Yep, they do have the Mercy for it, but I don't know where he died. I think he died off map, so I don't think they're going to be able to res it. They do have spawn advantage, so I don't think there's any huge disadvantage. They're going to make this very quick.
They are on the objective. Point.
Going straight to point. They're waiting for some ultimates to pick up. Tachyon getting another pick at the beginning of the fight. Mouser is just waiting for his team to reconvene on the point, but nothing is happening. They're all just waiting around. Genji ultimate coming on the side of Loy Norrix, and they are trying to clean up this fight just as much as they can. A beat as well. They just aren't clearing them up quick enough, and they're kind of letting them stick around. This mid fight is being dominated by this other team. Oh my gosh. It started out great, if I'm going to be honest.
You got to prioritize that Mercy, and they're not doing it. Higgs is just getting free range around this point.
Yeah, Melvindale has a very smart defense here. Let's just hold the point. Don't do anything too crazy. Little Ares has that ultimate again, and so does Mouser. That's how they opened up the last point, and they're going up top. They're going to be having the same ultimates that they started out with the last fight. And it looks like Notbops is going to be coming up with his own shatter. So we are going to see the Battle of the Shatters coming up soon, up on this high ground. We're just waiting to see if anybody. They're going right now. They did not expect it.
That's
a huge shatter
getting
most of the players down. A double punch on the Genji side. Tachyon, they are going to be clearing up this point. It needs to be quick. It needs to be concise. I believe they can clear it up right now. They kill the Moira ultimate. Let's not get killed by that again. All right, that Moira is going to be coming straight onto the point. Let's go full stall. That Tracer is already out there. Mouser killing another player. They need to clear this point right now before they get any more ultimates out on the objective. A Reaper ultimate is going to be pretty much clearing this up. Tracer is still in that back line. Come on, someone please stun her. Beautiful, Mouser. Beautiful fight. There's someone still contesting on the objective. It is the floating Mercy. Oh no, not the ball. This is why we don't like this map type. People just come on the point, ruin your plans. They don't have a lot of stuns to deal with this. He's C9!
Wow. Melvindale just not able to hold. Mouser is up and ready. Took him till 11 o'clock, but he woke up. He said, come on, Loy Norrix, zip up the backpack. You're coming with me.
This is the map that is showing me that, like, while we're talking about Mouser so much, honestly, I think Mouser is a runner-up for MVP this game. Even though they're playing so far down, a lot of these plays are riding on his back. Honestly, they are. And he's just got so much sway over these fights. Like I said, coming into that fight, they had the same ultimates. They had the ultimates that set them up for the first round, and I was excited to see them use it again, and they pulled through. They made that push so quick. It was a blitzkrieg into their front line. Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
You see what they're picking?
Yep. The TP plays.
Oh, we are
Knew
seeing
it
the
was coming.
Symmetra pick. In previous versions of this map, in the previous versions of this, the TP is having a lot of sway, and in these fights, it's a hard strat to pull off, and I hope they practiced it because it's not done lightly. All right,
Here we go.
let's
We'll
see if
see.
Loy Norrix on the red can take down. They aren't able to get that first push just right yet. Maybe they identified the symmetry and they can prep for it, but I'm not sure if they're ready.
All right.
From the
There's
left
the
side, they
spam.
should be able to see the symmetry
TP.
right around now. Mouser's just trying. They totally TP onto the objective, setting up their turrets. They have the objective. Someone needs to touch this this point. They kill Notbops, but those turrets are still on. If they don't kill those when they're walking on, this is going to be a hard fight. It looks like Kid Boss is got the full charge and is beaming their backline. They're putting all the resources in the Kid Boss, totally taking down these guys. The TP kills it. It destroys them. Amazing. That was an amazing TP push. They were clearly all spamming their F keys to try to get into this fight quickly. We're coming down to the second point of the map, and they got 6 minutes.
That's a lot of time.
No, it's not going to end here.
Look at this TP left side.
We're seeing another TP. Yep, we're seeing another TP left side, and I don't think they know about it.
This is sneaky.
Genji, I think, heard it. Genji might have. Yep, they scouted it out. They're moving their composition to the low ground, trying to match.
That's a nice
little Ares getting a pick off on the Kid Boss, but Moira Ultimate's coming out. I'm not sure if they can match that healing. Reinhardt putting out a shatter, but he's not able to get a lot out of it. Hopefully they get a Junkrat Ultimate coming onto their side, not getting anything because they were dead. Loy Norrix is just desperately holding on, not really knowing what to do. They don't have any ultimates, and they just need to kill a target, but they aren't able to get a single person. Mouser trying to send in a desperate shatter. No one is looking at the Zarya. She's just getting all of the... I'm sure little Ares is screaming that, hey, everyone's anti on point, but nobody's even freaking here, man. Your team just died.
Kid Boss played that so well. He was an absolute rock for this Melvindale attack.
A absolute titanic play coming in from them. I wish when the team got there, they had a response. Because when they got there, they get a pick, and what do? Nothing. And Melvindale knows that. They take advantage. But they don't go, they understand we just lost someone very important to us. Push as hard as we can because this is our last chance. They did a player down. That's the skill we're talking about coming out from Melvindale. They had the confidence to play at a player down.
All right, so update: Northwest versus Rockford is 3-2. Rockford took a game.
You mean took 2 games?
2 games, yeah. Sorry, 3 game they were in. That was a long game.
If this ends here, we're probably gonna have to tune in. Actually, no, we'll probably have to do interviews after. But I am excited to see how that one turns out. That one's just as exciting. Whew. All right. You guys let them finish with 4 minutes. You have 2.
If you're Loy Norrix, I think you got to
you got to win the first one, and then you got to win the second one because you get no extra time from capping.
You definitely got to be a little worried right now.
Definitely.
We'll see how it goes. Same comps.
All right. Let's see it happen.
Kid Boss on the signature McCree.
They're like, no. We're not going to get picked off again. Okay, Kid Boss able to manage this team. There's no Symmetra. They are going to do a classic push here. Last time they built up that Ana ultimate. They do not have that same luxury. They don't have time on their side. Mouser is not getting the heal set he needs. I don't know what this Ana is doing, but he has been sitting at half for maybe a half hour here. They get the Moira. They do not have a Mercy res for it, so that is a first pick. They are now going to wait for cooldowns and go straight in.
Daddy Doodle's down.
Daddy Doodle. And then Tachon gets Higgs. They have no heals on their side. Notaman still getting so much value on their objective. Notaman not being managed right now. Kid Boss just picking off these guys. Gottabop's killing the tank line. If you don't have those tanks, guys, you can't win. Okay, little Ares pogging it out here, just trying to get as many. They're just these two little guys,
There's
just
a heal
Genji.
orb.
Oh my gosh, they took him down. They
The
give
nano?
Genji nano.
Question mark?
No, come
That's
on.
pretty questionable.
Oh no.
Little Ares
Ares,
is
it's
swapping.
okay.
She's
Go
swapping,
next.
right?
Oh no. No,
Nope.
it was just they overreacted. Unfortunate. Let's go over side to Melvindale where they're doing their signature. Let's sit up here, and they're gonna try their signature. Let's try to just go mid and then let their. Oh, okay. Actually, no. Kid Boss gets off of the high ground. That's because the Genji's up here. Nadaman might not be able to deal with this really as much. Huge anti coming onto the backline, seeing if they can get any push. No, Mouser gets stunned out. They're Genji ulting this right now, straight into their backline, but Kid Boss wipes them off the objective. They have 47 seconds to make this. They have basically one more push. They're going to have Brig ultimate, they're going to have Junkrat ultimate, Zarya ultimate, and Reinhardt ultimate on the side of Melvindale. And I'm not sure that they're going to have enough to do with these guys. They're probably going to set up for the bottom push because they think it's safe, but honestly, they need to go up top. They need to counter these guys, get them off the high ground, and let their Genji take advantage of their backline. Oh no, Mouse dropped early, and their front line has no defense here. They're trying to adapt.
That's a big
Reinhardt
shatter.
gets a massive shatter on the side of Mouse, but Junkrat ultimate's coming in, and there is the shot. Oh my gosh, that kills the Lucio and the Reinhardt. They're picking off a couple more, but it is actually looking pretty good for the side. They just need to clear off this objective so much quicker than they're doing it right now because this stall is gonna hurt.
Oh,
they sleep the
That's
monkey.
a big sleep.
They sleep it. They get 3 ticks. That's amazing. I'm losing my voice. Bunch of tanks are here right now. They're going to need a lot more clear coming out of the side. Notbop's killing their main heroes, splitting them off the objective. It is overtime. Someone please touch the objective. They're Daddy Doodle just putting in a bunch of tank ults in here. But Taejeon, they're cleaning up. They're cleaning up. They're taking a few off. It is a brawly fight, but who comes out on the top of brawl fights? Melvindale wins brawl. They win the scrap.
Now all they got to do is get more than 75% on the second point, and they take the series. This is match point right here.
It can end right here.
This could be it.
If Loy Norrix does not hold for the rest of the map, they get destroyed. They're screwed. The game's over. They've won.
This is their last chance. They gotta be feeling some pressure.
It is. I imagine it is a James Cameron journey to the bottom of the ocean amount of pressure.
Now, just to kind of sprinkle a little information, Melvindale, throughout this playoffs, hasn't dropped a single map.
Whoa.
They 3-0 swept, or no, they 4-0 swept their first team.
Come on,
guys. And then
come on. Loy Norrix reverse sweep, right? You know, this is where they got it, right?
Yeah, this is where they shut them down. And we're here till 1 a.m.
Shoot, how long has this game been going for? What is it like?
This game has been
minutes.
a minute. Yeah, this game has been going on for a little bit.
They have to defend for 4 minutes on their first objective. They do not have any sim tricks up their sleeve. They're just going to be going on pure frontline battle. Mouser, I want to see what you're going to be bringing out for this fight because it is going to be difficult. They've already let him inside.
Here we go.
They've already let him come in. This isn't good, guys. Mouser is just overextending and trying to take a fight here. You have no ally bubble, dude. They're trying to make something happen inside this left side door. They catch Nadaman out on a flank on the left side, but the fight's not over. They're taking a strong hold inside this left room. Mouser kicking out. Kid Boss charging it in. I bumped my head. And now Higgs is it is a full-on brawl. They're just trying to find whatever ult charge they can get. Oh my God, Higgs, that was violent. Just killing Electro right there in that hold. This is such a scrappy team. They have 3 minutes, and both of their heals are currently in the front. Take the frontline fight, you kill them. Take the frontline fight, you just win. Please stay on the frontline, Loy Norrix. Please only worry about this. Moira coming in to heal their tanks from behind. Yep, they killed Notbops pretty quickly, and then Higgs right after. Great split coming out from Loy Norrix. Perfectly played. This is remarkable. They are holding this exactly how they need to be. Not Almo has got that signature Moira ultimate, and I'm getting lightheaded. The Moira ultimate's coming straight out onto the Reinhardt, trying to pressure him out. Reinhardt, Mouser throws out his ultimate to no avail. This isn't looking good for Mouser. Gets picked off. Belucio's soon to follow, but goes on to the objective. That
Higgs is
duel
down.
takes out Higgs. And it is going to become a scrappy fight. Kids Boss takes on Techion, takes on Not Almo. It is like 20 freaking deaths on the objective. It is not sure who's going to crunch up. Naisu throws himself up the objective out of pure fright. Oh my gosh. Tachion clutching it out. I think 3 of those fights are taken. And this is 2 minutes. They have 2 minutes to hold this more. And I'm about ready to pee myself. So we are going to see how the rest of this goes. The only ultimate that they have coming up is Zarya, Junkrat, and Beat. Beat needs to come out this fight, or else they lose. Okay, Mouse is on ball. Oh, Zarya ultimate's here. Okay. They get no bops. Notamin kills Mouser because he's feeding. And then Kid Boss has his ultimate. I'm not going to be surprised. He uses it right now. Oh no. They use the Zarya ultimate, Hippocampus. Nice.
They're committing everything.
Junkrat ultimate comes out. It's going to kill the other Junkrat. Just don't kill us right now. Oh no. Okay, alright, fight's not done yet. Alright. What the heck what was he doing on ball? What happened? Why was he on the ball? He came back on the worst character for the situation, and I'm so sad.
Yeah, I mean, it's just...
Oh no.
Melvindale
Thank God he's back to Ryan. Go up top, prevent them from getting to 75. It ends here potentially. 1 minute and 30 seconds coming on the point, and they have Moira ultimate. They have the Ryan ultimate. They need this Junkrat ultimate to come out early to do something. Come on, Daddy Doodle.
We're gonna see. Coming up high ground, there's the Melvindale Koa.
Okay, those bubbles are out. Junkrat ultimate's coming straight after him. They gets Ryan shattered. They take down 2 of them. That is not going to be their push. Higgs is pressuring the objective, hoping to get 1 tick. If they don't look at him soon, they will lose. There you go. Do you know that was very close to getting a tick? That was way too close for getting a tick. If they would have sent a healer there first while the fight was going on, they could have gotten a tick, and this would have been way harder.
Yeah, definitely.
We're down to 40 seconds. This is it. This is the last fight. All the marbles. And Melvindale has no ultimates coming onto the second objective. And Loy Norrix has it all. Then they don't know where they are. They don't know where they are.
Monster's behind with the shatter.
Genji ultimate coming down in the back line, but they are not able to get any ultimate quick. Tichon taking down 3. Notamin only taking down 1. And that is it. They've pushed them off the objective, and that is the entire team falling on the side of Melvindale. It is 10 seconds. They have no one to touch. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to midnight.
We're here for it. We're buckled in.
Let's have a small break, because that is the first map loss of Melvindale. That is an upset if we've ever seen one. They must be so tired. All of these players. Let's see the ultimate come out from this guy. Oh, Kid Boss. What an amazing player. These high noons, immaculate.
Awesome.
All right.
We're here for it.
Can we do a small break, please?
All right, okay. We're going to take 5. We'll be back.
We're going to midnight, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck.
All right. Everyone in chat, welcome back. It is
Welcome back, everyone.
11:22. Holy cow, we're here. We're ready for some more Overwatch, ready to rock and roll. Um Looks like last map here is going to be Busan. Um
Oh no.
yeah, this
Good
is
map.
usually a tiebreaker map. So, we'll see how it goes. Again, I think it comes down to alt management. That's what it's going to be. So, we're
I'm
going to
actually
see
going
it.
to push back on you. I'm not sure if it's about ult management anymore.
Ooh.
I think this game has now ascended to the psychological level. I think we're
Ooh.
now on the stage of mental games that go further than ultimates. It's keeping your mind on the strategy at hand and not letting your emotions take hold of you, or it's letting your emotions take hold of you and winning because you have that motivation.
I think you're right. We're getting to the point in the night where it's like players are getting exhausted. Um, it's gonna be a lot of work for both of these teams. This map is a hard map too. It is a fighting
Yeah,
map, so
it is
we'll see how it
brutal.
goes here.
I remember last time they were on a control, they went 99 to 99, and both had caps. This is a close map. All
Absolutely.
right, seeing them not seeing a lot of changes at this point of the night. At this point, you just have to do what works for you. And it looks like this Genji, Daddy Doodle on the Reaper, Kid Boss on the McCree. I've been loving this. All right. I'm gonna see them push through.
5, 4, 3, 2,
All right.
1. Round 1.
We'll see how it goes. These are pretty standard comps from both sides. A lot of comfort picks. They're not budging.
Looks like Loy Norrix is going to be opting for the right side push, while Melvindale is opting to take the point. They're pushing onto them right now. Loy Norrix is just trying to counter any type of this pressure, but it looks like Melvindale is much more confident in their push. Touching on getting a pick off at the beginning, I would not be surprised if we see a sudden trade off at one point. Mouser totally going in on the front line takes. That is a wonderful way to see this map go for Loy Norrix. They are definitely focused on this reverse sweep. I can tell. I honestly, they kind of look tired. Not Melvindale. Or Melvindale looks tired for this fight. They don't look like they want to be doing anything more complicated than staying up there and fighting them up. Probably trying to trying to put more pressure on that Reinhardt. Probably Mouser, getting him to stand down, put some more charge on him. Mouser getting a little caught out here, getting a bubble to try to escape, but they still need to do a full back out. Lucio's really low in their backline. Reinhardt putting on his ult on the point, did not actually get that much out of it, but they do have the on ultimate to just back him up a little bit more. More ultimates on the side of Melvindale, still not be able to do enough. They're able to get the picks that they need to keep this point. Oh no, guys.
Yeah, that's looking pretty tough for Melvindale. They're just not able to break through Mouser here. With that nano, just saving and keeping him up, saying, hey, you're the kind of center of our team. Let's keep you alive.
All right, another full frontal push, but Taecyeon's got his blade, and he is ready to go in on their flank. It's all the way into their backline. Their Zarya is 1 HP.
Wow.
Such a clear victory. Oh my gosh, Taecyeon just demolishing these guys. Amazing to see them try to pull this off. That is so good. What does the mental look like coming on the side of Melvindale? They came in with a pretty even fight. Now they're on to 70%. They haven't even got a touch on point.
Yeah, this is pretty tough. It's not looking too good for Melvindale in this round, but still winnable. They got 82% and they got a couple ults on them here. Let's see what they can do. Mouse are going to be looking for a shatter.
Oh, the high noon coming up from Kid Boss. Genji's still in their backline. Reaper just Beyblading into their spines. Absolutely destroying all their health. And we're on 95 of the point. That's it. That's the first map, guys. And it's not a first map that should be taken lightly. It's not a first map that we should think about, oh, wow, just a first map. No, if this is a sign to come, we're going to be here till 2 a.m.
It looks like it. I mean, looks like Loy Norrix is opening up the broom closet here, getting ready to do some sweeping. So we'll
That
see
is,
how it goes here.
I'm gonna say it. This game is gonna go down in history, for the MiHSEF finals, because what a decisive victory this is gonna be if they're able to get this done. It is. We are 10 seconds away from the attack. They're just gonna come straight for each other's throats. Hopefully, I really hope Loy Norrix is able to get a hold of themselves and keep this momentum up.
All right, we'll see how it goes. Again, same comps. They are not switching. These comfort picks are showing.
Loy Norrix is
Melvindale actually
taking
going a
a very
slower path.
Yep. Oh my gosh, that was a huge Reinhardt swing, and they're going to be coming straight on. That was a massive anti in the backline. The Genji is getting so much value. They're still antied onto the objective. They need to be finishing out these picks, though. What are they doing? They're playing so split right now. They are just giving up this objective for Notspops and the team over at Melvindale. They get a massive anti, but they aren't able to follow up. I'm not sure what Mouser was doing. He may have been picked early. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he was just a little too far forward without the support from the bubbles. The Genji Tachyon is getting a lot of value being in the back line.
Yeah, definitely. It is. It's definitely a difficult one for these guys getting in this backline. And they're just coming in for a straight push here. Mouser has got his ultimate. Let's see if we can break down that Rhine shield. He's definitely needs to be healed up right now. Yup, he didn't get enough health before the start of the fight, and the Warrior ultimate came out again. Please do not use your ultimates in this case. Oh no. We might see the reverse thing happen to Loy Norrix here. Not able to touch the eject and not able to get the fight. It's delicate. It's their lead is currently very delicate.
Yeah, if Melvindale is able to take this to third point, it's going to be legendary, the fight that's going to happen. Because that's it. That decides if Melvindale wins or Loy Norrix lives to see another day.
The Nano Blade coming back out. They stun him, but it's maybe not enough. He still hasn't got a pick. Finally, he's been able to put down enough damage to get whoever he needed to get. The Brig, oh my gosh, they're all falling. And now, this is a little bit of an even fight. Again, we're showing that Loy Norrix is here to reverse. They could actually take a point from them. They're here to replace. They're here to sway the game and how it's going to end for the rest of the day.
All right, we'll see how it goes. They're playing a little slower here. Loy Norrix definitely still in this match, still in this series.
The Reinhardt Shadow being
nice
completely
block.
wasted, unfortunately, and they're going to be using that. A massive anti coming onto the side of Melvindale. They are going to be dropped onto with that
Daddy
freaking
Doodle.
Beyblade. Daddy Doodle being in the perfect position to respond to that Ana nade. The Ana nades have been so amazing from these guys.
I think Little Aries is honestly starting to play a little more confident.
I imagine if they were to go into a comp game, I think they could beat the contenders.
Oh, okay, we got a big update here. In triple overtime. So 3 points to overtime, Northwest beats Rockford.
An ult's coming out. They're definitely getting totally wiped off on the point here. The Lucio ult coming out and not being able to use much on this fight. They give the Nano Blade over to Tachyon to try to salvage something, but it might have been a waste in this case because he wasn't able to get anything. He falls, and they're trying so desperately to keep this objective to tie it up, which they did. It looks like they're just trying to stall the objective, but honestly, I kind of wanted to keep onto those abilities. During that fight, what did you say? Who won the other game?
So Northwest beat Rockford 4-1.
Amazing.
So Northwest takes third, Rockford takes fourth, and here we are, still in grand finals.
We are on the last 15%. Tachon's getting picked off early. The Zarya ultimate comes down. Not him in. Kid Boss totally taking down these guys, preventing them from getting on the objective, and it is coming down to the last percentages. I think that's it. I think we're going to our last game of the objective. You can't tie here. This is it. If Lord Norrix,
this could be it.
This could be the time we get to go to bed. Actually, no, we're probably gonna do interviews if their parents let us. But that's it. You know what I think it was? It doesn't matter. I think it was the Genji ultimate. Save that crap. Save that for the next point. You know?
Oh, it's 4-2 Rockford. Sorry.
Good job, Rockford.
Awesome job. For first year team. Getting 4th place? Heck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Melvindale might be in the chance here to get first year team on for championship. It's the reigning champs. Can they bring down the reigning champs on Mecha Base? Let us see. Mouser in blue right here, taking this high ground. They're going to match him. First getting here. Oh my gosh. They are going to hold each other by the necks and totally wring each other out. They're going to be a full frontal. Another amazing anti. You just got to follow that up. You got to keep pushing into them. You got to take that advantage. They opt to stand back just to keep their health up a little bit. They're also letting them take the objective, and they need to find their opening quick here because they aren't really pushing onto them. Notbops gets Elito, and they are still not finding any picks just yet. Higgs is slept. Oh, right,
Wow.
Shatter from Mouser taking down and finishing the objective. Again, his early shatters finishing up these points so they can confirm their victory.
Mouser, again, just piggybacking, saying we're here for it. Reverse sweep could be incoming.
It's all on his back. Again, he's got my vote for MVP of this. He is just showing time and time again, I'm here to clutch. They're at each other's throats. Mouser gets the ultimate. Another amazing anti. I don't know how these things can get any better. They're at the best times, best reasons. Lucio getting picked off in the back, but it probably don't matter. Mouser, oh my gosh, they're looking to turn it. The Moira ultimate coming out. Taecheon gets a pick on Kid Boss in the back. Junkrat is looking to push his objective, and they're probably going to have some ultimate soon. Notbops with a shatter coming up very soon. And he's going to be looking to put that. The Junkrat tire is coming onto the objective. Who is it going to go on? It's going to get taken down by Mouser, who put out the fire strike. And they take down Higgs with Hippocampus. Notbox takes down Meister. Dadabu takes down Notbox. Kids Bop. Oh my gosh. I think they were able to win.
What a fight.
A fight. They totally reconvened. They still were able to take that fight with cap points. And they're on 40. A close match. Coming up to this top fight. Hopefully, Mouser can.
This is still anyone's game.
Definitely. And the ults look like they're going to be in favor of this Nano Blade that I'm about to see happen. Go. It's happening. No ultimates to respond to it. He gets bombed out.
Wow.
Mouser pins, gets another kill. It's an instant recap. Elito booping off Higgs for the final BM. They're still in cap. This point is swapping to swapping. I know you guys are tired. Just stay for this last map. You guys got to stick around, see if they can win it out. Ooh. All right. Let's see how they can do it.
Here we go.
Brig is coming so aggressively into them with the Zarya ultimate. A pretty big shatter, but is it enough to deal with it? Higgs still trying to take these guys down. Another match for these guys, and they're still capping up objective. If they can counter this for a little bit, they might be able to get the last moment. Taecheon, you got to touch that point. You got to be there for a couple seconds more. He reflects like a bunch. It's great. Oh my gosh! Look at tell me about the ultimates that Loy Norrix is running right now.
I'm telling you, Loy Norrix is banking these ultimates to just ditch it in one last fight. This is going to get them their second win to bring it 3-2 and bring them even closer to the chance of
It's all on this play right now. The Junkrat ultimate's probably going to come right after the Rip.
Big anti.
It's, oh my god, that's 3. Junkrat didn't use his tire. He's letting them walk onto the objective. It's 76%, so they have one more touch. Oh no, Notbops is on the ball. They do have the Junkrat. No, he switched right back. He's like, oh god, that is your second guessing. This is showing the mental tiredness these guys are playing. This is abuse coming out to play these games. Did the Nano Blade to finish it out? It's gonna be taking down these backline. Yup, that's all 3. And guys, I'm so sorry. We're bringing it to the next game. It's just gonna happen. It's just what the prophecies foretold.
This is insane.
We may have to check in with the parents to see if they're okay with their kids doing this, because it is getting late. We aren't actually at midnight yet, but we are getting close. Hey guys, you got to kill that ball that's there. If anyone wants to look at him before this Junkrat destroys your backline, very, very, very good. That's it.
And that's it. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable.
Take over the stream, Beaver Boy.
Holy cow. That we're in for it tonight. If we get the approval here, which I think we should be pretty adamant about because it's getting late. Let's watch us play the game first. Daddy Doodle. Absolutely popping off on this Reaper this game. All right. Head back to lobby here.
Right.
It may be a late night for us, friends.
I'm doing it. I'm here. I'm present.
We're both here for it.
I've got the energy. Let's. Okay, wait. I have an idea. Can we give them? I know you have to do like map stuff, but can we do a breathing exercise for ourselves? You know,
I think
for
we should
everyone
do
in the
some
stream.
stretching. I think so.
Let's get up and do some stretching. Put us on the camera. We're gonna bring us through some stretching.
You want to lead it?
Let's do it.
I'm here for
All
it.
right, everyone.
Turn
So
the camera up here.
while people are talking to parents and things, we're gonna lead into stretching. Stand up from your desk. We're going in for another game. Just follow me. I want you to breathe in through your nose, and we're gonna hold for 5 seconds and then let out for 5
These
seconds.
poor
all right?
people are probably getting motion sickness from my camera, but let's go this
All right. In.
Oh.
And out. Give a good stretch there to your arms. Definitely what you need.
Holy cow.
Oh.
We're
Breathe
going
in.
for it.
Good, good. Now bring up your right leg. We're gonna do a little flamingo here.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
oh,
That's
oh!
what
I'm getting
we
a
need.
cramp. I'm getting a cramp.
All right, that's good. That's good. We're good. Man.
Guys, we're here. This is the reverse sweep of the gods. I think a lot of our viewership is going down because people gotta go. Honestly, I should be gone. I have a tournament at noon.
Holy.
I'll be fine.
All right, they're committed. Wow.
We're good.
Yeah, we got the go ahead.
Let's get this over with. What do you say?
We're going to Junkertown.
Didn't we see this already from Loy Norrix? We saw this against
think so.
Rockford.
Yep.
Oh no. All right, you take over the stream. I need my voice.
All right, yeah, you're good. You take a second. We're gonna talk here. Let me see. Let us know when ready. Wow, this is unbelievable. The events that have unfolded here. We're going to game. What is this? Game 5? Game 4? This is game 5 or 6. Holy cow!
Messed
This
up.
is insane.
Honestly, it's a war crime to go this late.
And chat is absolutely in right now. Chat is popping off. Thank you all so much for supporting us. Shout out to our sponsors, Inacomp, Dell, Addicts.
You couldn't be here without them.
I think I'm missing one, aren't I? But shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for supporting the facilitation of Michigan high school esports.
Support them as much as they support us. This is the toughest game. Okay, when was the last time you saw a game like this? Honestly, like ever. Like Overwatch League history. Jeez.
My camera, yeah, it's rough.
No, I've never seen it. I've never seen it. They haven't even tied matches. I've seen games where it goes to game 7, but they tie.
Telling you.
Are we ready to go in? Are we getting an R from them? Or are we still waiting on parents to tell us like, oh no, this is just a video game? Guys, literally, this is gonna send ripples across the recruiting world for Overwatch. These kids, they're gonna have emails in their inbox. I don't care what grade they're in.
Telling you. Oh.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't believe any of the people in the chat about the reverse sweep. I didn't believe them. But
I had my fair doubts too. I did. I was questioning it at first. But
it looks like Jeff Kaplan himself is pushing us off. We're on the next
Alright.
map. What's wrong? What's going on?
What? Oh,
I'm a little bit of
I just
technical
gotta check.
difficulties.
Spectate real quick.
Yeah, I
wanna
hope
make sure the
I hope some
spectates are good.
people. Oh, so is this game 6 or is this game 7?
This is game 6.
All right. Good to
Yep,
know.
so it's the potential for game 7 is here.
This is 3. So if Loy Norrix, for just to get you guys on the idea here, if Loy Norrix wins this one, game's going to be tied, and then it's going to bring it down to another game. And I think they could have a potential to tie that one even. But yeah, it is 3-2. Loy Norrix needs to win 2 more to get this championship, and that that is mentally taxing. We are going to go past midnight if one of the teams don't get absolutely rolled. I'm not sure how that's going to happen. This is such a close game already.
Yeah, definitely. Like you said, mental fortitude, alt management, there's so much on the line for both of these teams. Dealing with this pressure is going to be a lot for these high school students. They're going to have to summon that within them to say, like, I'm here for it. 11:45. They've been playing since 5 p.m.
Oh no. I don't even think I've gamed that hard ever. Like, period.
No, not at all. Definitely not.
I mean, I've had
I'm
3
right here
games
with
in a
you.
day, but that was in person. In person's different. This is weird. All right, we have, who do we have on attack? We have Little Aries on attack, so that means that Loy
Loy
Norrix is
Norrix.
on the attack. And, you know, Alan, I've been forgetting names at this point. Dale is on the defense, and this is, again, one of the straight pushes straight to the front. They're going to make something happen, but this healing from Lucio is just still coming in. They are not able to get enough of what they need, and
2,
that's not looking good. When
3.
someone wins defense first push, that is when they get ult charge above them. So we talk about not Alamo's ult charge. Can you tell us about what that means for them on this defense push?
Not Alamo has been a solid alt generating Moira. 84% already, and it kind of plays to their scrappy comp. They use it always preemptively before they start a fight. They engage with it.
But you forget Mouser has his signature Rhine Shatter.
That's
Can
true.
he clutch it out and make something
Let's
happen?
see.
Moira Ultimate's probably coming in a half second here, right after all these bubbles are thrown out. Reinhardt
That's a
gets
big shatter.
massive shatter. That is a huge kill right after that, but they're still cleaning up.
They're
They have the
stabilizing.
Moira ultimates. A shatter isn't everything in this game. You got to clean up the rest of them too. Oh no, Mouse, that's got to be crushing, man. That's got to feel horrible. I'm gonna say it. I'm not sure that this is their map. The Loy Norrix. They've picked right.
I think so. Holding them here.
They are not pushing a Kid Boss with the ultimate here, so any push they have can be prevented. Little Aries is probably going to put this on the Mouser, and it's probably not going to end well. McCree is
Kid
totally
Boss.
zoning these people out. Please do not use any ultimates, guys. Brig, use your ultimate. Or no. No. That's all fine. See, they're stacking ultimates on top of each other and really not giving anyone an entrance. It's looking really good for our underdogs here.
Yeah, really great job so far. Holding Loy Norrix, the #1 seed, last year's state champions, holding them before the second choke of the first
We
point.
got a Nanoblade here. We got a Nanoblade.
You got the shatter
Come on.
and the grab.
You guys have waited way too long
There's
for that.
the shatter.
You get solo shattered. He's not be able to get.
And
They
the grab.
solo grab him. They're like, no way you're getting to
And
play
not
this
him in.
game. That
What a play.
This is all on them. There's nothing. I'm gonna say it. This is the ultimate game. There's nothing that the Loy Norrix is doing wrong, and their Middleville is doing. Sorry, Melvindale is doing everything correct and better, and it's so frustrating because it's like we're doing everything we need to do. Okay, there's a Zarya grab in the back, but they have nothing to really follow it up. Sadly, they throw an ultimate. They're getting stressed out. They're down to the last minute here. They really can't do anything. They're
This is
at
looking
their
like
wits.
a totally different Loy Norrix here.
Yeah. Speak more on that.
From what we saw last 2 games, this is a totally different team. Like, this is unbelievable. They're just not playing to their full potential. Daddy Doodle,
Yep,
instant stun.
Instant. Brig coming into that ultimate. It is on 30 seconds, and they just picked off their Reaper. These guys are going to push it into their spawn, potentially overextending a little bit. They still have a mega spawn advantage here. The beat comes out for the side. They get the Reinhardt ultimate on the side of Loy Norrix. Oh no, that is not good. Mouse are falling.
Wow.
More people falling. They have more ultimates. They keep on using them. They're not really able to get anything out of them. And we are on the last 5 seconds. And Moira sadly falls. No one is able to touch in this case. Oh,
Nice
Mouser.
counter charge.
Poor guy.
Not him in the 3.
That's it.
my-
Guys.
This is going to
I'm
be
sorry.
so incredibly difficult for Loy Norrix to hold. If not, it's nearly impossible.
Because you just get ults. Period. Just no colon. Yet that's the end.
Yeah, that's such a hard push to get. I mean, it's through the first choke by like that much.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm so sorry for Loy Norrix. That is so. It makes me want to cry.
It's heartbreaking.
They aren't doing anything super crazy wrong. I think it's just not their map.
Ready for battle.
Poor guys.
Wow, this is going to be so hard. And look at this comp. Daddy Doodle switching off the Reaper onto the Soldier, but nothing else has changed. This could be, this is match point right here. Melvindale only has to move the point 42 meters, and it's over.
It's not even the size of an American football field.
I'm telling you, a state title is on the line for these two teams right now.
42 meters away is the state title. Right there. That's all they gotta do.
That's it. Melvindale, ready to take this point. They have their classic Kid Boss on the McCree, not a Min, not Bops Reinhardt, not Almo on this Moira.
Oh, that was amazing.
Either way, no matter the outcome of this match, this series is going to go down as one of the best.
All right, they're coming to the straight front fight. Again, the McCree's getting uncontested by the Soldier, and now they're putting on more damage out in the front line. They're waiting for these. A huge anti comes out. Higgs is able to catch out Mouser. That is no more frontline tank for them. They still have plenty of healing. Tachion is trying to carry their team into victory.
Boys up.
There's more ults, but they still have many people on the point. They are a very scrappy team. They can definitely still win this one just based on the players they have right now. They have the spawn advantage. They're coming with players right now. Melvindale is coming with their Reinhardt still in the objective, and Mouser is also back on the point. He gets stunned out. He might die right here. Moira ultimates going down into them. Alito falls. Little Aries falls. None of it falls. It's not looking good. The only thing standing is them. And that's it. Melvindale is your Michigan Fall Tournament champions. That's it.
What a series.
That's the end, ladies and gentlemen. That was a 3-2, then 4-2. They tried.
Insane.
And I think what we said at the beginning is that it was fortitude. It's all them just working on themselves. It's working on that mentality, and it's being ready to last until we actually didn't go till midnight. Congratulations to they're like bedtime. Midnight. Someone's dad on Melvindale is saying, "No, you're getting off the game at midnight, kiddo. That's gonna be it. You gotta win it here." And he's like, "Shoot." He's like, "No PS5 for you if you don't win it right here."
That's tough. That is, Loy Norrix gave it everything they had to. It's so tough. But
and that last push, it wasn't a stop. They really held.
That's just it's insanity. Still, you have to be proud of both teams. First and second place. They both popped off. They gave us awesome content to shoutcast with. Like, we couldn't ask for more of a series, right?
I couldn't. I literally, I'm gonna be honest, I've never seen a game of Overwatch this good. The amount of recovery that I've seen from these players, coming from the first part of the match where Loy Norrix is absolutely feeding their butts off, to this, where they are performing at this top capability, matching them on all these team fights, winning the scrap fights, winning the mental fortitude. At this point, I think it's just whoever has the most energy. Whoever has the most sophomores on their teams got this one in the bag. I think.
All
Who
right,
are
so
we gonna get for an interview? Some people have to go to bed, and that is a-okay.
let's go ahead and take a second and talk to the coaches here, and we'll see who we have for interviews. What a game, though! What an absolute match! That's a series that will go down in history.
Wrecked. It's all on this Twitch page. For those who know people who got off early, because it's literally 7 minutes from midnight. Give 'em the VOD. It's pretty intense.
All
And
right,
are we setting up an interview?
I think we get Higgs in here.
Higgs, man, what a player. I'll let you take this one for the first part.
You're good. I'll take this. I'll let you get some rest in your voice here. Um, man, killed it, May. Killed it on that shoutcasting.
Oh, what? That doesn't matter. These guys did amazing. I would not have done this well if this game was not this good. I tell you, if it would have been a 4-0, it would have been me just shouting to shout, you know? It's it's because of these amazing players. It really is. So I thank them for helping me get through this. It's been an emotional roller coaster. And I'm so happy to be here with you all.
All right, let's get Higgs in here. Let's see what Higgs. We are the champion, my friends. Look at you.
Yeah, we are.
You've done it. You took down the previous state champ, the number one seed Loy Norrix. How are you feeling?
Uh, I'm feeling super proud right now, not only of myself, but of my team and my coach staff and everyone who is cheering us along the way. So it's an insane time right now. Like my hands are literally shaking.
Awesome, man. I can't imagine how even just exhausted you are. So we'll make this pretty quick. I just want to know, you guys knocked down Loy Norrix. You were confident in it. Um, was there any point in that match that you started to worry a little bit?
So we started to worry on those two maps that we lost it. We were like, our comms were so cluttered. We weren't really focusing, and you know, I just told the guys, I was like, "Hey, listen, we literally have to play our game here, and that's it. We play our game and we win it all." And, we did it.
Awesome.
I
So
am
let's
I am
talk
beyond
about
I I am over the moon for you. I just wanted to say this. This is such an amazing game to watch. I definitely recommend you check out the VOD afterwards to see just the praises I speak of your team, and I blame it on how you guys had the energy to do this. This is a tiring day. How many games did you? How many maps did you play today?
Dude, to be completely honest, I think
Just
I've lost track. Um,
it's just
all right.
I
Looks like we're going to get another player in here. David, welcome to the interview.
the man David.
All right. So let's talk about this then. Let's talk about just the time frame itself. Like, are you guys feeling exhausted right now, or are you just so hyped up?
Right now, I'm super hyped.
Awesome.
I think for me, it's a little bit of both, but I am so hyped right now.
Awesome. That's so glad to hear. You guys are a first year team in this MiHSEF tournament and sweeping through. I don't think you guys dropped 2 games in total, 2 maps, and they were both against Loy Norrix, the number one seed. So how's that feel? Does that feel good? Does it feel like that work you've been putting in has finally like paid off?
Oh, 100%, 100%. Because we've come such a long way as a team. We had a lot of people drop out a couple months ago, so we couldn't, find our footing for a minute. But then we picked up 3 amazing players, and it we climbed the ranks with them. It was insane.
Yeah,
Awesome to hear.
that is so exciting. Your story is amazing, and I'm so happy for you as a team, and I hope you coast on this massive victory for you guys, because it is honestly it's one of the biggest titles that owned in Michigan right now is this fall tournament. It is, you deserved it. This tournament had great matchups, and you deserve to be here absolutely. And I'm so excited to see what you guys do next season. We were talking about it before, but I want to ask both of you kind of feelings for the team and for yourself. What happens after high school? Like, this is Overwatch. This is what the game can be. This is esports. Is this something you'd think you'd want to do in college? Get paid for it, go to an amazing school, get signed over to a team? Do you think you could do that?
Oh, 100%. I think me and David both here are really interested on pursuing a career of esports after high school is said and done. Keeping up the grades, stuff like that, and going to college and eventually just honing our skills even more. So,
Yeah, that
Awesome.
is
We'll
so
knock it out
exciting.
with one last question here. So you guys got your state title now. What's the plans for your Overwatch team moving forward? Are we going to see you in maybe MiHSEF or Open Division? Are we going to see you guys in some pickup games in MiHSEF? What are we looking at?
David, I feel like I've been hogging the spotlight. You want to answer this?
I mean, I
So
can.
humble. All right, hit us with it, David. What you thinking?
I mean, I think we could compete, and I think we would do good. But I don't know. There's some tough opponents out there, you know.
Mhm.
Definitely. All right. Well, we appreciate you guys coming in. Congratulations again. You guys played awesome. Um, it was really fun. I'm glad you guys gave us a good series to shoutcast for. We appreciate you a lot.
Yeah, totally, man. Also, my coach just told me this. He told me to say that our name is Melvindale, not Melvinville.
I've been calling it all night. I apologize so much.
It's all right, man. It's all right. It's all right. I get it.
After a certain point, I got a little like lightheaded, and it got me. It's so hard to do that. So I definitely apologize. Happy December 5th, everyone. We have now hit midnight, and I'm sure your parents are pissed. So hopefully you guys can get back and make them proud.
Oh, 100%. Thank you guys for the opportunity. Seriously.
All right. Have a good
Goodbye,
night,
everyone.
guys.
Have a Merry Christmas. Have a Merry Christmas.
All right.
Oh my
Let's
gosh.
go ahead and talk to our state runner-up, Loy Norrix here.
Oh, hello. What's
Hello.
up?
All right. Loy Norrix, our Northwest rivals here.
Hello. Yes.
This is a
So,
webcam interview.
no, you're good. No worries there. I'm sure you're probably feeling pretty exhausted now that it's
Oh, but my
12
hair
o'clock.
looks nice
I've been
today.
streaming for 8.5 hours.
My
Okay.
gosh. All right, so let's talk here. Let's have a little discussion. What do you
Right.
guys think happened? What went wrong for your team today?
In
They
the-
played a lot of like heroes with like high sustain and AoE healing with the Brig and the Moira. They had a lot of spam damage. And when you're playing into that, like you either have to play like super high tempo and close together, which we did for a while, and that's why we started to take back maps. But like the coal damage, the Junkrat nades, all this different stuff, it just sort of like all added up.
Mhm. And we were also very shaky in the beginning. That's why we dropped all those maps because
Yeah.
we were all a little tense, all a little nerves. I think me, Foster, and Ira Tachyon were probably the most tense on the team. But then we started getting back into it.
And we're the ones that are talking the most and like calling the most, and it's sort of hard like once you get out of the rhythm to get back into it immediately.
Yeah, when your main shot callers are out of it, it's like you need a direction. But we were able to get it back.
So what was that turning point? What was the signal to bring it back? Because we were so excited for you guys on finding your second wind, and we could tell you were very nervous coming into it. What changed?
We
It
talked
was-
as a team. I realized that I was sort of like feeding my brains off. So we switched it around. We started playing together. We started playing off of like aggression and speed boosts, and we started playing as a team. And it started to.
Foster, what was your in-game name?
Mouser. I was the main tank.
I love you.
Thank
You
you.
are amazing. Listen. Honestly, you didn't win, but you're my MVP. I've been
Oh,
calling
thank
out
you.
who I pick for MVP for these games. You got it.
Dude.
It's not the fact that you carried. You didn't carry. And you just knew how to win these fights when you needed to win them. You carried your team on your back for these for your Reinhardt shatters. And it wasn't just any normal shatter. They would come out of nowhere. Reinhardt would have full shield. They'd have both bubbles, and you'd find one. It was intelligent. It was impeccable. At the beginning, I could see that you had the makings. You have 2 amazing shatters at the beginning, and I was like, "What is this kid doing? He's blowing up the track right now." So I could see that you had so much potential there. And then they figured it out, and they punished you for it. They
I
punished you for
agree.
your
Yeah.
aggression, and you could see it. They could see you said it yourself. You were feeding your brains off, and that's because you're good. You got the skill to do it. And it only took you syncing up with your team and Sophie. If I were to give it one for just the team in general, so you have my match MVP. Sophie has my Loy Norrix
I
MVP.
agree. Yeah.
Thank you.
Her anti-nades were some of the best, most
Yes.
consistent anti-nades I've ever seen. That thing would decide the fights, and it was amazing to see that you do that over and over and over again. All it was, the last fight. All it was
Yeah.
that last map. I am
Yeah.
guessing that map is not a good map for you because you did you lose it against Rockford?
We won it against Rockford. We were playing a different composition and a different style. We were playing
Yeah.
like dive.
Yeah. And also with like how close we were, it was really the Moira calls that messed us up. They would just go right through us, shred us, and I
They
wasn't able
shred
to
us,
sustain everybody enough, and I just didn't get around that corner fast enough. I went down, I was like, that's it, you know.
Yeah.
That was rough.
I think those Moira ultimates we were saying, if anything, if you could delete anything from the winning team, it would be Moira ultimates.
Oh, absolutely.
They came up at the worst times. They came up when you didn't need them to come up, and it just crushed you in the end. Because
I will say I would argue Brig just in general, but yeah.
I think we were
Brig
able to
messed
take
me up
care
a
of Brig.
lot.
Once I got those antis on her and we started focusing people,
Yeah, I think so
we're
too.
good. And
All right, so we'll wrap up here. Probably one last question. Same thing I asked Melvindale. What's the plan for your team after getting second place? Are you guys
Well,
continuing to play?
Sophie and I
find
were
some stuff.
talking about this. Sophie, you can go
Yeah.
on.
So I'm a senior, and I've been on the team since it has existed, and I really want to end my senior off with like a good win. So we're gonna hunt down some other leagues to be in, and we've come so far as a team because JJ, Doodle, he is someone we literally did not know until we started playing in the league. Like that's when we first like spoke to him, played with him, talked to him, and that's very much a first for us because before our team was pretty much all.
We thought that we only had 5 people, and then he showed up out of nowhere and like was really good.
Yeah, no, but
Hero
before
from the show.
Yeah,
our
exactly.
team was all like friends, and we had already played together a lot, so we already kind of had that synergy, had that understanding of each other. But like coming this far with someone we still are like getting, acquainted with. We're still becoming friends with him. I think I'm very proud of us, but I really think we can go super far and we can get a good win this year.
Absolutely. So just to reiterate, what about college, signing to other teams? I mean, you can go far as an open division and just play that, but do you guys have plans for college? Maybe playing with an Overwatch team?
I'm a sophomore. Sophie's a senior.
Wow.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'm even gonna do any sort of esports. If I do, it'll probably be some kind of open division thing, just with like this group, and playing like just like the official Overwatch open division. Then find other stuff to do with them because this team is so fun to play with. And then we'll also be able to we have a lot of graduated members, which one of them actually was part of helping us really turn around the game. I messaged him after I think the second map, and I was like, give us something. Tell me something, get me back into it, and he really helped with that. He's very good at getting us focused, getting us going.
So not a player, not
no,
one of the people playing?
he was our captain last year.
Wow.
He's a freshman in college right now.
That's an amazing story. That's them coming in and giving you that pep
Yeah.
talk to put you back on. That's so inspirational.
They
I
really
love that.
helped. But yeah, hopefully I want to be able to play with them again sometime in the future.
Absolutely.
I think that'll be really fun.
Anyways,
All right.
Yeah, thank you
yeah.
guys.
Thank you guys so much. Again, congratulations. State runner-up is still a title to be proud of,
Thank you.
even after playing for 6 hours or so.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
have a
gonna go
good night,
sleep for
guys.
the next 24.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. All right, GG's. Thank you guys for coming.
GG's.
GG's,
Good
thank
night.
you.
All right,
Mhm.
ladies and gentlemen, holy moly, what a series, what a day. Happy to
Absolutely.
wrap it up, but sad to see it end, you know? Bittersweet.
I'm going to thank our sponsors one more
Yeah.
time. Addicts, Intercomp, Joltec, and Dell. They support us. You should support them as well. We're so happy to have them as sponsors. We're having to have them throughout all of these. I'm so happy to see everyone play with us today. I hope everyone gets some much deserved rest. And I believe we have some Rocket League games tomorrow for the same schools. So if you really want to catch those tomorrow, please. I sadly won't be casting. So if you did enjoy it, I will not be here. I'm going to be at my own tournament and probably trying to sleep this all off. But thank you everyone so much for having me. I've had so much fun doing this, and I really, really hope I get the opportunity to do it again.
Yeah, absolutely. Same for me. I love being a part of something I feel so passionate about. Huge shout out to our sponsors, the MiHSEF board, for putting in the time to actually plan something like this and code the systems and the stream setup. We are also appreciative of all the work that our advisors, coaches, and you, the players, are putting in for us. And I think on that note, we're about ready to call it because I need some sleep.
Yep, we all do. That was amazing.
Absolutely. All right. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in. I hope you have a good night. Get some sleep. Come back, Rocket League tomorrow.